Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Royal Talk Podcast. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in to yet another episode. Thank you guys so much for the support lately. Just want to give a quick shout to anyone subscribe to us on YouTube. We are about to hit our watch hours for monetization, so we just need a few more subscribers. If you guys wouldn't mind, you're listening, it'd be a huge favor to us if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button on YouTube. If you're following on Spotify, maybe just jump over to YouTube real quick and hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. No big announcements. New Year's coming up. Gonna do an episode, I think, and so be on the lookout for New Year's Day for that episode. Without any further ado, let's get our guests introduced and get into today's episode. Adam,
you didn't even introduce us.
Yeah, I'm Adam.
oh shit,
I'm Jake. Who are you?
Jorge.
Jesus, Adam, take her away.
All
I
right.
fully forgot about introducing. I don't know why.
We Adam are
I
both
do it
looking at
every
you like,
time
Right.
too.
Yeah, what's this
Hello?
dude's problem?
Yeah, we're
Um,
here.
Sorry.
All right, good morning, everybody. Morning, yeah.
Joe, Adam, Jake, Jorge.
Okay. So, we're all about our local HD residents, so we got a
100.
female coming in today, which we're excited about because usually they get good views and good attraction, but
And all the girls always cancel on us last minute, by the way.
Not
so-
all of them. There's
Most
some,
of them.
There's some,
Yeah,
bitches
some
that
of
hang in
them,
there.
but
Give
a lot of
give
them have
credit.
most of our
That's
cancels
empowering me,
most
by
of
the
our
way.
cancels have been women.
100%.
That's what we'll get at, Jake.
90% of it.
That's a good way to put it. That's what, thank you, Adam.
Okay. But I don't even know how to describe her. She's just a local entrepreneur, gym mama, wife. She brought the family, which is super cool. We got Hair by Flora in the house, Miss Flora.
Hey. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for making the journey.
All right. This is so legit. I'm not used to this. I was on a podcast last time, but we didn't do all this.
It was like
Oh,
a
no.
phone and a bathroom. or
Yeah,
something.
kind of.
No, we say it over and over. We started with our phones, then the GoPros, then to
cameras.
the cameras.
Slash GoPros.
We had-
No,
Everyone's
this is
phones
an
be like,
investment. This
we
is
had
really
different
cool.
mics. We bought a table, equipment. It's been a journey. It's fun.
Yeah.
It was like that's the best part of like starting something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is like later on when you get to look back and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No, 100%.
Everyone's phone be hot as a motherfucker, huh?
Right,
Remember?
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's storage space. We have to slide our phones to Joe, and Joe
Are
hook
you
them
be
up to the
like you
computer.
guys, or you're like chilling on the table? So
You
I'm
kind
so
of I
nervous.
bounce around a little bit.
Yeah.
These two kind of sit more normal. Just depends. But whatever you're most
There you
comfortable.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. There you
Closer.
go. All proper.
You
Good?
could you might be able to lift your chair up, like the little.
If you want.
Never mind. It's
Good.
fine.
Okay.
So, anyways,
How's the gym?
it's actually pretty good. How was your challenge this morning? I saw.
Yeah, I couldn't do
Good
it.
job, right? I
do
appreciate
it.
you trying.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'll break
I already
my fucking
knew. I already
wrist.
knew
Yeah,
this guy
dude.
ain't gonna do it.
Dude, I
Nope.
sat there for 5 minutes like trying to balance on the thing. I was
Chinese
getting
ain't
so
happening.
mad.
I'll
Yeah.
break my fucking wrist getting on top of that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't easy.
Did it hurt when you like?
No,
It
no.
wasn't bad.
No,
Oh,
but
everybody did.
You know what
that.
I said? You know how there's like cracks in the floor, like
Yeah.
from the tiles or
Yeah,
whatever?
you
I was
did.
like, cool, I'm going to put it right in there and it'll
Oh,
like
wow.
help me up,
Wow, so you
right?
cheated.
No.
It didn't help at all. It didn't, what do you mean it
Did you-
cheated? It didn't even help.
Do you see that challenge? It's like what's
Nuh-uh.
that? The V bar,
Yeah, V grip.
V grip. You know, back the little
Yeah.
handle. Well, you like do a push up and try to balance on it.
On the floor.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
just for
Shit happened.
jokes.
I'm over here at
Yeah.
grocery. I'm at the gym this morning. Pops out. I want to see you boys. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
no.
All right, no, Jacob. I cannot do that.
I'm not doing it. I'm like, hit 315, little guys.
The diva
Hit
will come
315,
out.
little guys.
Diva.
Let's talk about that challenge.
So I-
Anyways.
I told Ryan.
Well,
too, I was
I'll
like,
bring that up because I was helping a big boy in the gym the other day, and he was hitting 315. I'm like, this is a big boy weight. He's like, well, to be honest, it's relative to my body weight. I should be hitting 315.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, someone asked me, do you hit 315? I was like, dude, every time I attempted it and did it, I've done it, a few times, but then I'm just hurting afterwards. Dude, my shoulders hurt.
Well, I noticed
can't
like
do it.
there's very few guys that lift big weight that like.
Like you lift big weight, but that's
Mhm.
normal. I feel like it's
That's
more normal for
That's
you,
what-
you
it's
know?
normal weight for
Like
me.
315 is kind of,
315 is normal.
your 315 is probably like my 225. Maybe,
I think
right?
the same, yeah. Like
You know what I
for-
mean?
Body weight is relative.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
how
yeah,
much you
yeah.
lift. Well, there's just some freaks that lift a lot of weight. You're like, what the hell? Like
How much
two-
you bench, Flora? She's like
Oh,
250.
No. Actually, upper body strength has always kind of been a weakness for me. At most, I could probably do the 25s.
That's normal for
Dumbbells,
me.
that's
know?
normal.
Yeah, that's
I'm not really strong on my upper body. More
There's so-
stronger lower body.
There's this one chick who goes to Victor, Dark Soul Mama. That's her name on Instagram. Dude, that chick is strong, bro.
Whoa, I was there last night and I got humbled. I'm working out and this chick's like doing her thing and I swear like we were almost doing the same workouts, chest, tricep. Like we're going back and forth in a little area and then I got done doing my sets and I look over and she's repping the 80s.
Jesus
Chest.
Christ.
Like,
Dumbbells?
feet up.
Oh wow.
Feet up.
She was raised by somebody in
And
prison.
she, dude, I just thought she was gonna do a couple, and I sat next to her, and I'm like this, like in the mirror, and I'm like, I almost got up to help her, and I'm like, this bitch don't need no help. Like, no, disempowering, but I'm like, this bitch don't need no help. Like, she sat up, put him back in that, and I'm like, holy shit, like, there's some animals out there, you know what I mean? And she was a thicker little husky chick, but dude, she repped those fuckers all by herself, and I'm like,
It's impressive. It's super impressive. Dude.
Natural, you think?
Yeah.
Really?
We've seen her, but
let's
like,
ask her. Who is she? You know, ask.
I'll ask. But dude, yeah, she had 80-pound dumbbells repping them. I'm like, whew. Guess it's time to go to hundreds, Adam.
Yeah. What happened to you squatting, Laura?
I think the most I've squatted is 195.
185. Okay.
Yeah. You know, I'm an average Joe gym goer. I go mostly to, when I first started it was to lose weight, and then it's now like I just need to stay sane.
Yeah.
I'm not in here
Atta
trying to
girl.
get injured. I
Atta
just
girl.
want to
100%.
fucking look better and
Healthy.
Just be
healthy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I get older, I feel like that too. I'm just like, I'm not
I'll
chasing.
occasionally get the wild hair up my ass, like, oh, I want to go back to, trying lifting more. And then something happens, I pull something, and I'm like, this is why I stay in
Fucking
my
gym.
lane.
Yeah.
I seen you were dying on your cardio days.
Cardio. What's that?
I mean, I've had quite a journey though. Like I didn't grow up being super athletic or being introduced to sports or anything like that. So the gym was never like something cool for me. It didn't become something for me until I started realizing like, hey, I got to lose some weight. I got, too much weight on me. I got depressed and I put on a bunch of weight. And then it was like, yeah, this is really uncomfortable. Like really uncomfortable, and I need to do something about it.
Yeah.
So I started actually doing a lot of cardio like everybody does in the beginning, and then I started listening to podcasts about Mind Pump. I was listening to Mind Pump like crazy, and I was like, oh shit, I need to be lifting weights. Like I'm doing a bunch of cardio and I'm not doing any weights. And then I really fell in love with weight training. But coming from the ground up, it's like, you start with your 5s, your 10s, your 15s, you're proud of anything you can do, you know?
Right.
And then you meet different people on different journeys. So like I've met like women that are into powerlifting, women that do steroids, bodybuilders, everything. And it was just like, oh damn, this is really niche,
Yeah.
And then I was really gung-ho about it, and life's like, you have kids, you have family, you have things that come up, and every time I'd hit a milestone, is like I'm back down. Hit a milestone, I'm back down. Hit a milestone, back down. That's
it's like
just
that gym dysmorphia.
But you never.
What did you just type?
What?
What did you just type on your note?
Sometimes you got to go back to get going forward.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Step a
There
couple-
it is.
couple
Yeah, but
steps
even though
back.
you said you're going back, you're never fully going back.
No,
you're
not,
You
yeah.
might take a step back, but
Or
you're not
just
taking
reassess.
going back to the beginning. You
Reassess.
never.
That's
Because
all
then you
it
look
is.
back, right, like on your life throughout your workout history, and you're like, holy shit, think about the first day you were in the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one knows what they're doing. You know what I
No.
mean? You can watch it all you want online, or talk to people all you want, but until you actually get in there and do it yourself and learn through the years, you know what I mean?
And
way
it's
different.
fucking intimidating, especially as a woman when you go in there. And nowadays, man, these bitches, respectfully,
Well,
they look
we say
fucking
empoweringly.
great.
Empoweringly.
Like they look amazing, and they got their Gymshark on and their Young LA and they're decked out head to toe, and you're just like, damn, like I need to work out to look like that. And then it also becomes where like you're so hard on yourself, you're like, damn, am I ever gonna reach that? And then you're just like, is it possible?
You know, that's a good point. Like in the gym, in say in public, like you see a chick like that, they'll usually get hate or side eye, like from the normal public, dressed like that or going out like that. But in the gym, it's empowering because you'll see somebody that looks good, dressed nice. You're like, damn, I need to get like that. Like, how do I?
The thing that
work
drives
to
me
feel good?
crazy
Look
about
and feel good.
newbies, and I feel like it's really heavy with women, is they're so concerned with the way they look when they go to the gym, right? And
The next
and dudes do it too. Don't get me wrong, right? Like because they're like, no, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna look. I've had countless friends tell me, oh, I'll go. Let me just like work out at home for a bit before I go. And it's like, and I know why they're doing it.
Some of this first, then
yeah,
I'll do this.
yeah. And it's like, dude, no one fucking cares what you look like in the gym. I'm sorry, but and if they do, and someone's giving you a fucking hard time, they shouldn't fucking be there. Do you like honestly? We all know, like you're there for a reason, right? I'll see crazy fat people, and first thing in my head is like, fuck yes, you're in the right spot. That's
Yeah.
what I think. You know what I mean? But then everyone's so worried, like, no, they're looking at me because I look stupid, I'm small, or I'm ugly,
What's
I'm
that?
fat. I'm like,
What's that
no one
thing?
cares. No one cares.
What's that saying? Millionaires or entrepreneurs won't give you shit for, or won't look down on you for starting a business, and
Somebody
people,
do it. Somebody
people
do
in the
it.
gym won't give someone who's fat or heavy
Yeah.
problem because you're in the right place, like
Yeah.
you said. For
Because we all started, somewhere.
100%.
What's Billy's friend's name?
Which little guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Riley.
Riley, I saw him today. Dude, he's jacked.
Dude,
He's
super
losing weight, dude. So
Yeah.
he's just and he was round when he
Yeah,
first went in
yeah.
there. He was a very round boy. Now he's just
He
and
looks
he's like,
good.
dude, I barely do anything. I'm like just killing. Shut the fuck up, dude. But yeah, he looks great.
A
But
little short dude.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Gabby,
Yeah.
Gabby
Second.
calls him he's the grown-up Christmas Story kid.
Oh, that's so cute.
Fucking Ralphie.
Aw.
But like he's the homie.
Jacked Ralphie.
Yeah, he's super cool.
What's up, Red
So
Ryder?
he's
We'll call
like,
Red Ryder.
he's-
What's
yeah,
up, Red
he's
Ryder?
been an addict.
Red
He's
Ryder.
gone through some
Dry
shit,
out.
but
Oh,
he's
wow.
like, he's used to be a little round, chubby butt, little
Yeah.
short guy. Now he's jacked. He looks good.
Walks
and,
around in muscle shirts.
yeah.
It is
Walks
crazy
around
how
with
you
his
can
chest
be at
all
the
out.
gym and see someone on a daily basis, and you just it's your morning crew. You know, you see them all the time, and then you look at them and you're like, oh shit, like you've got major progress. Like you want to go up to them and be like, you look really good.
100%,
You know,
right.
It's always cool
It's-
to hear like from your crew or people in the
Yes.
gym. Hey man, you're looking good, or
right.
like it always like
Or anyone,
you
right?
just go out there skipping like you're having a
Yeah.
happy day.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like it can fix everything.
you know, I
going on.
am gonna do cardio
That's what-
after
yeah,
today.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the gym, right? You're supposed to lift everyone up around you and like in yourself and makes you feel good.
Yeah, I mean, I
Supposed
feel like
to.
you're supposed to, but I feel like with the new generation of gym people, the younger people, it does feel a little more like surveillance. You know, like put
They-
your tripod on and look good at a certain angle,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not.
They don't the younger
It's
kids
losing the community
they don't
that the
give
gym builds,
praise or
I think.
compliments.
No, they don't.
But
They
they'll
don't.
take it, but they
They'll
don't
take
give
but
it.
They don't give it.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what I see. Like the
I
young-
think it's short lived. So what's gonna happen is those type of people aren't gonna stay very long, or you'll see them leave after a
'Cause It's
while.
not a lifestyle.
If they do stay, they're gonna stop recording and becoming part of the gym because they're gonna understand there's a culture in the gym that will never young, old, whatever. It's always gonna be there. It's been the same for fucking 50 years. You know, like that
Camaraderie.
yeah. That and that just naturally occurs.
Dude,
in
I
gym
remember
for-
when because I've been going to the gym forever, but I remember when the gym was World Gym over by.
Oh, so you've been there a while.
Palmdale.
Yeah.
What street was it?
That was my favorite.
I thought that was Victorville's.
That was
That was
the
Victor-
first
yeah,
one.
that was
Victorville
World.
before
Next
they
to Boot
moved
Barn,
to
right?
yeah.
Next to Boot Barn?
Next to Boot Barn.
That was Pete.
the
That was
best.
Gronkowski.
Yeah.
The
That was dope, man. Right off the freeway, you could see him. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. That's when I started going there.
I didn't realize what's it called has kind of followed them around in their locations.
Who?
The L word.
Oh, okay, I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shoot
yeah.
me a text. I don't know.
Jorge's home. Ooh.
Oh, you mean
You're a
another
scumbag.
word for greats?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I always think
All
about
my exes go to Legends. That's what I always say. That's why I don't go there. That's the-
So you're a 3-day, 5-day, 6-day, 7-day. What's your program? Or
You know what? Usually I go 5 days.
5
I
days?
had I guess I had a rough patch in the last like 3 months. My dad pretty much almost died.
I've seen
So
that, yeah.
after that happened, finding the motivation to get back in the gym was kind of hard. I feel like I see life through like a different perspective.
Okay.
Cause that threw us all, like my whole family through.
Is he
a loop,
local?
You know, he actually lives in Victorville, but he was stuck out in Indiana and Kentucky. So
Can we
I'm the
ask-
oldest daughter,
ask-
and I got a phone call basically like your dad's probably not gonna make it. You need to get out. You need to go. So I dropped everything I was doing. Like what the hell? Like my dad's young. My dad had me when he was 17, so he's only in his early 50s. And I was like, okay, where's he at? Then we couldn't find him. It was just a big ordeal.
So you had to leave home and go.
I had to leave
fly
home
out,
and
yeah.
fly out and go see how he was doing. And he went sepsis. So basically his body was shutting down
Yeah.
head to toe. Kidneys were shutting down, liver shutting down, cardiac arrest, the whole thing. They put him in a coma. And it was just like life stopped. Like things that usually matter to me that are like, you know, the gym has always been like my de-stressor. So no matter what, rain or shine, I'm in there Monday through Friday for sure. 5 a.m. regimen, strict, you know? And then you get hit with something like that. And you're like, oh shit, I've never been hit with anything like this. Like, this is the adversity I'm supposed to be able to deal with. And I'm really having to pull myself up. I have a really good support system, but you still need to pick yourself up. You know, you still need to be like, I need to get back in the rhythm of things. My dad ended up coming out of it. So we're super grateful for that. Minimal health scares for everything that he went through. Like, he's literally a miracle. And people are like, he's like, I don't know why they keep telling me that. Why they keep saying I'm a
What
miracle.
caused him to go sepsis?
He
they
had
say?
a mass in his liver that he didn't know he had.
Okay.
And he was truck driving at the time. So he was truck driving. He said that it was just a normal day and he felt sick. He called his wife, was like, hey, my stomach really hurts. I don't think I'm going to make it. You know? And she's like, well, I'm going to find you in urgent care. So she finds him in urgent care and he goes in and they're like, no, you need to go to the hospital. Like, this is bad. They called the ambulance, the medical services. He says he passed out. He passed out because he was having a heart attack. They ended up hospitalizing him, and he got stuck in Indiana, Louisville. And it was like a rural kind of hospital, so it's not equipped for stuff like this, you know? Full-blown sepsis. They did his blood work. They intubated him. He was having a hard time breathing, struggling. So they said, we're just going to have to medically induce him and put him in a coma. Basically to stop the infection from spreading because it was so bad. And by the time I got the phone call, he was in a coma. And this is a man that never has anything wrong with him, never has to go to the doctor. He's always had pretty good health, even for someone who doesn't like to be in the gym. He's just an active man, you know? He's more of like, he's a Gen X, like Chicano dude that's busy all the time. So to see someone so strong and so like, you know, they never have to deal with anything. It's like fighting for their life was shocking. It was daunting that like, we really just have one life, you know, that's it. And you think you're having an ordinary day and the next thing you know, you're fucking in a coma. So thankfully he came out of it, minimal health issues, but it was a fight. It was a fight for sure.
Back to work and on the grind again?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's not one to be
old school.
Yeah, he's super old school. Like, I got to get up and work. I'm not, you know, used to this, and I never have to ask anybody for anything.
They don't build them like that no more.
No, they're literally like so shocked. Like, I had to call the hospital every day. Like, is he still in a coma? Is he still in a coma? He was in a coma for 23 days, which is a really long time.
It seemed like it was a while watching your content, and like you're pretty open about it. That was pretty, like,
Yeah.
to say like on the outside.
Well, I
watching
had
it,
to be. You know, we were struggling financially to get out there to help him out, and it's like I knew what he was facing if he did make it out of it. I was like, we don't know if he's going to be in a home. We don't know if he's going to be. We don't fucking know. And when I called, and I was like, you know, I was calling every day, like, is he awake? Is he awake? And they're like, he woke up today. And that was like, I feel bad because a part of me was like, I didn't expect that. Like, I was so negative at that point. Like, I was like, I'm just going to get the same news I've been getting. And they're like, no, he woke up. I was like, can I talk to him? They're like, you can't talk to him because we had to trach him for him to be able to breathe. And I was like thinking, now great, another obstacle to get through. Like, being trached isn't, seeing it in person was like, holy shit. Like, this is going to be a lot of care, a lot of aftercare.
Well, when you see him in the bed, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it messes with your head.
So I guess going through something like that, I fell off, stopped going to the gym, just needed rest, really. Mentally you need rest, especially when you're like constantly, you know, he made it out of the coma, but it wasn't like, you know, hey, he's out of the woods. It was like, hey, he made it out, but it could go.
Got to the next phase.
It's 50-50, you know, like he's still bleeding in his liver and we might need to do surgery, which is a bad sign because we don't know if his body will take it. So it was rough. It was a lot rough. And then we had my daughter skiing set. So it was just like, I just felt like I just needed a breather.
That's a big deal.
You know, I was like, fuck the gym, man. Even though I need it, you know, but I was like, I'll get back to it. So now I feel like, okay, I put on some weight. I'm not feeling it. It's time to get back in the rhythm of things.
There's always something to work on, dude.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like in life, there's always.
But like you said, you're really not going fully backwards because if I was a person who I was before, I would have just been like, I'm never going back, put on all the weight, and then you're just super depressed all over again. But this is like, no, you have to have to fight. You have to get yourself up.
Yeah. But the cool thing, like, I guess for the gym wise, if you even miss some time, whatever, it's pretty easy picking up the pieces again, like getting going. You know, you kind of.
Oh yeah, when I first started, I
went
crazy. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and just go ham. I haven't been here in a while. I was like, let's calm down. We're really sore. We're really, really sore.
That first week back, you're like, damn.
I forgot about this feeling.
Yeah, for sure. But it's always, at least you're, like I always say, if you're a normal, like typical gym goer, you're really disciplined, and instead of the motivating, that's where discipline kicks in. And you're going.
But sometimes I feel like you're harder on yourself.
Sometimes that breaks good.
Like hypercritical.
Because you're like, I know I can push this. Like, I can fucking push it. And then you're like, you know, and then you're hurting and you're like, I should have just calmed down.
That's the little things we know because we go to the gym. Like, that's the where it defeats you mentally. Like, I just did this last week. The next week you're like, what happened? Yeah, like
I'm calling fucking Lolo up.
No, that's when you look in the mirror. You're like, I'm like, you cocksucker motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, I just did this.
And that will affect your day.
Yeah, like so.
That's the truth.
You could it's terrible. Like the gymnast movie. You could be in the gym feeling like a Greek god, and then you walk out and you're like, I'm lame. Like, but that's the battle of going.
It all depends. Some days everything's on point. Sometimes something's a little heavier than usual.
What's your gym that you go to?
You know, I started going to In Shape.
No. Do your
It's
thing.
really chill.
Yeah?
It's a different environment. I think I needed a break from the gym. Seeing the same people. Sometimes you
Change
get
of environment.
yeah, just a change of environment.
That's
You
all.
see the same people, and you don't feel like explaining yourself. And I just didn't feel like talking to anybody. And I was like, you know what? I need a change of environment. I need something a little bit more average Joe
You're a
right
Victor.
now.
You're a Victorvillian over there in TG, right? You were.
Yeah.
It's like a nightclub over
Why
there.
the fuck is
Yeah.
my name and everything?
What do you mean?
Joe Cool, Joe Schmo, Average Joe.
Average Joe,
I mean, it's just
sorry.
Joe. How did Joe fucking become, you know?
Yeah, the
You're
Victorville
such-
location.
You're the man, bro. That's
Yeah,
why.
whatever.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
you're
That's those are the notes I've gotten.
I was telling Megan the other night, maybe because I was high, but I was like, Joe's a stupid name. Like, they keep saying it. Joe,
Oh my
Joe. It's like, what does it even fucking mean? Like, I don't know.
What do you want us? What do you want us to call you then now?
I call you my Arabic prince.
Yeah. So pretty
Or when you don't answer me, I call him Joseph. I'm like, Joseph,
Joseph.
please
Oh, wow.
respond.
That's what his dad probably calls him. Yeah.
No,
No.
Joe.
Just Joe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he likes short syllables.
Yeah. Everyone when I was younger called me Joey, and then he would yell at all my friends. He's like, "It's Joe. Joey's a kid name." He's like, "He's an adult now." Like, he would get
You're
so
like, I'm
mad.
10.
Dang.
Yeah, it was
His dad's like old school, like James Gandolfini vibes.
Oh, okay.
Tony Soprano vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that I got yelled at. I went to his I think
Speaking
I'm
of
t-
which, we need to talk about that sign.
This is all we got, bro. I'm like, I don't know what to tell
Oh,
you,
yeah.
but I went to his driving school with Joe. One day we were running around. When I first met him, I went with him for the day for work. And I like old antiques.
Oh, we
So when
love antiques.
I was a kid, I used to go antiquing with my grandma. Like we'd go out and go to all the antique stores, go to yard sales, like all kind.
estate sales.
Yeah, all kind of stuff. We'd be gone
Those
like
are fun.
in like she whatever you want, you can get. Like, you know what I mean? But I just learned like antiques and old stuff, and we'd always go to the stores, whatever. So his dad had a gas pump,
Oh yeah.
like this nice old school gas pump, and I've been wanting one forever. Like
He had a
one
bunch of them.
but it's like on my bucket list to get one. And he had one in his store. His dad had a driving school. And so I go in there and it says like literally it says do not touch, and I'm like over there touching it, rubbing it, and then him and his dad at the same time it says don't touch. Like,
Oh my god.
but this is the first time I ever met his dad, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm touching this thing. Like I really like this thing. But his dad is like a one of a kind character, like how you're saying like your dad. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just different old school.
Yeah,
Good old Mike.
that guy's healthy as a horse too. I mean, think
I still can't get over his hairdo though.
his hairdo.
Like he has little fucking tiny little like
It's
the
like
mom-
Homer Simpson.
Like a Homer Simpson?
Yes.
Like he ain't letting it go.
Oh,
He's like,
the
nope.
mom-
they don't.
Dude,
like,
he has like little fucking fine little long hairs, but he doesn't get the top trim because he has no hair, but he gets the sides trimmed. And I was asking his mom when she was here, I'm like, what the hell's going on with his hair? She's like, don't even talk about it. Like,
He's
so
like,
like,
I'm trying to
he
grow
has
it
no
out
hair
as
on
you
top,
can
like literally
see.
no hair, but he got these little fine like little
He's like,
ones
I'm
here
growing
and
it
there.
long.
He's not ready to let
Yeah.
it go. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and I'm like, what kind of haircut do you ask? Just trim the sides, like when you go to the barber.
I saw this post about regrowing men's hair. I've seen a couple articles come out where they're saying it's right there for this serum to make your shit pop. And I'm like, but they've been saying that for 20 years. But I sent it to my dad. He's like, I hope this is true.
Oh, poor guy. Don't do that to
Well,
him.
'cause
Don't wear a
your-
beanie.
I need it,
Your
dude.
dad-
I fucking need
his
it
dad
bad.
doesn't have hair, and his brother doesn't have hair. So Joe's
Oh, so it's coming?
Well,
No.
they lost their hair young.
got a good.
They're
head.
like, you're lucky. They tell
Yeah.
me all the time. Like, I
all
can't believe you
those
still have
hair
your hair.
things. I mean, they will work, but it's all ritual system. Like you have to constantly use it. The second you stop using it, it's gone. It won't make you lose more hair than you're already losing. It'll just push out what you have on the scalp.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
It's not gonna
I
like,
did
put
keep.
it-
Yeah, it's
it's
not
not
gonna
gonna
add
patch it.
density. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
Was it
steroids
surgery
don't help
for that?
everybody. Just so you know,
Yeah.
steroids do not help this hair,
Wow, it doesn't.
especially once you get to a certain age for guys. That's
Well, I mean, because if you're gonna lose hair, you're gonna lose hair. Period. Right? Like
Yeah.
it's hereditary almost,
Yeah.
right? And so the steroids don't help, but they are. You know, what I mean, it might speed it up a little bit, but
it is
it's
a
still
true
gonna get you're
side
gonna lose
effect
it.
of steroids losing hair. It's
Yeah.
gonna push
Isn't it
Fades
it.
out.
acne too? Acne.
Well, it
Yeah,
depends
you
on your
can.
genetics. That depends.
What do you mean?
Genetics and the type of
Genetics.
steroids you take.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like sometimes you have a reaction to certain things mentally, more so in my case. I don't get the physical stuff. I don't lose my hair. I don't get the bumps. But the mental stuff, yeah, that's the stuff that's.
You know, I feel like it's so
creeps
much
up.
more taboo for women to be on steroids. Like,
It's very
and it's like, who
common.
do you
It's
ask?
very
very
common.
common.
It's
Hey,
common.
girl, where do you get your gear?
Well, when they talk like this,
Yeah.
that's the biggest.
Have you seen that video? That dude, he's like, "What is everyone on steroids?" He's like, "I don't even know who to ask for steroids. Like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is?
He's
Are they
the
giving
biggest-
down on the corner?
I
Like,
know.
Yeah,
No,
he's all
I
juiced up.
legit, I legit picture like in the locker room, and the
That's
fucking
how it could
doctor
start.
comes and he's
Yeah.
like, heard you ask for some
Yeah.
steroids. I was like,
Comes
who
in
the
a
fuck
black,
are you
comes
guys
in a black
asking
bag,
for?
just jacked.
Yeah, you know.
John
Just
Cena,
shows up.
yeah.
Shows up
Remember
at
John
an
Cena?
old-
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
I got Flintstone gummies.
You just gotta like any weightlifting coach or look for
They'll-
look for the shoulders and the voice.
Bro, I
For
bet
chicks.
you if you just asked two people, at least one of the two people would know where to get
No,
it, right?
it was news to me because I'm literally like looking at like fitness influencers on Instagram, and I'm like, damn, she's fucking shredded. Damn, she's fucking shredded. Like super duper shredded. And part of it is genetics too. But I remember I was telling my friend about it. He was like, dude, she's on steroids. How can you not tell? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I mean, I feel like women just don't talk about that kind of stuff.
Men don't either, believe it or not. One thing I love about this podcast, we're
I've
very
only had
transparent.
2 women tell me like, yeah, Flora, I'm on steroids. I'm like, oh, okay.
Those are there's
And
Well,
then it
they're
adds
just being
up like,
real.
okay,
I
all right.
respect it because there's grown men out there who'll be like, no, I'm not on anything. Oh, mentiroso. Yeah, you are. Why are you lying?
You know what,
I
dude?
literally know who you buy from.
The problem with
See that?
judging off
I know
of-
who you buy from.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
this is mysterious
Well,
person
because there's
that's
one.
giving
Like put it this
steroids.
way. So a certain associate of mine, he people. I would go in there and I'd be sitting there with a joint in my hand. I got a needle in my arm, shades on,
Oh my god!
and there's guys walking in there and they're like, oh, because they see me at TG. Oh,
What a
walking around, I'm like,
juxtaposition.
I'm not judging. I got shit in my arm. But
yeah.
anyways, and then you'll ask them like, "Did I know you bought?" Well, some people are just weird about it.
It's like
Be
there's
real.
still a
Be
stigma.
real.
There's still a stigma about it, but I mean,
crybabies.
Just be
probably
real.
it's like Mike Arias said it best. You can go to the gym and work out. If you're not on gear, you're gonna be average looking. Like you're not gonna build shoulders and arms and biceps and all that. Like he said it straight up. Like especially as the older you get,
Facts.
like you got to be on something to like get to that next level of where you get a pump or something. Like it just age is a defining thing for humans.
So
Like,
there's
it's just-
somebody who's been bugging Como Chingas to come on this podcast, and I don't want to even have the motherfucker on
Como
because
Chingas?
He's a fucking liar. Like he bugged. Like, you never heard that? Como
Yeah,
Chingas?
yeah, I know
Like,
exactly what that means.
Mama, Como Chingas come.
Yeah.
But anyways,
you
just
get
like, hey man, can I get on? Can I get on? And I'm like, no. Like I'm just ignoring it because the dude won't. I don't like people who number one lie, number one, number two,
Yeah.
who aren't real about it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all of us. Joe, what do you want? I'm on this. Adam, I'm doing D-ball right now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know
And-
much about it, but I can say from what I've seen in the fitness industry is like if people were more open about it, then there wouldn't be so many deaths. Like
Exactly.
just
Yeah, but,
that way you're
like,
not getting like
Just to correlate that, and this is my knowledge. I mean, I've been using for a little, some years now, and that's like an intense amount of gear. Like when those guys are dying and heart attacks and that,
Yeah,
it's like a gnarly.
they
But
need
they're
it.
also
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah, but they're on like shit. We take their weekly cycles, what we
It's
take in a
daily cycle.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
that. Like
what I'm
that-
saying. But
so
if
they're-
there was more education about it,
Well,
you know what I
that's
mean,
the
so
thing
they
is,
don't
like-
just go
I agree.
fucking ham.
that's why you got to talk about it.
You know what
Yeah.
though? Like it's hard to say. There's no education now. You go on YouTube,
More
have
plays,
at
more
it, dude.
dates.
I mean, there's thousands of videos, and there's like
There's a good
credible people on
There's
there.
a- but
Break down each cycle and
I
each
kind
steroid.
of get what she's saying. There's a lot of bro science bullshit too.
Yeah.
There
Where
is.
they're like, oh, this works for me. Like, why? Well,
I mean, I don't
just-
mean
my arm
education as far
grew.
as like online. Like you could look up all kinds of stuff and get overwhelmed with the amount of information that's on there. I'm talking about like just amongst each other.
Mm.
You know, like your peers that you know are on it. Like, why is it so weird to talk about it? I
Not
mean, you
this
guys aren't
group.
weird about it, but I'm sure there are young men out there that are on gear that they don't even need to be touching.
No, like I know there's some youngsters at the gym. Like you shouldn't be on gear till like test till you're 30. That's my opinion.
I always say
Least,
mid 30s.
yeah.
Mid 30s.
but there's young guys on it killing it, and I'm like, you're fucked. The rest of like you're
Yeah,
gonna
you're-
chase the
Yeah.
you're
chasing the dragon.
Well,
you're gonna chase
like-
the dragon
Like
forever.
this kid
now.
over here, right? Like he, we all talk about it. He's like, "Do you think I should do it?" And I'm like, "No, dude,
No,
not
Joe's
at all."
pretty honest. Yeah, no.
But Jorge, I'm very impressed with him because he goes to the gym every day, dude.
Yeah.
And so I'll see him every day at work. I'm like, dude, you're getting thicker and thicker. But he has that young blood fucking
you
test.
could-
You know,
you could
use
do a-
that.
you-
Use
it's
that
fresh.
up.
It's fresh.
you could
Yeah.
I see. And I guess for girls, you could put some perspective on this. But like for guys, when you're young, you could really transform your body without like
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
creatine, protein, and eating and working
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
it's golden.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's all you need.
But like as you get older, you need a little bit of a supplement,
Little
something
giddy
to
up,
help
little
you.
hit to
You know
your
what I
giddy
mean?
up.
It's just
Well, you know what? Also, depending on how serious you are about bodybuilding, you will peak even at a young age. You're gonna hit a point where you're like, "Fuck!" Like slow growth, right? And I'm really serious about bodybuilding. Then I understand, like, do it smartly, but you could start dabbling in that stuff.
Like when I was powerlifting and I was natural, oh my god, I can't imagine if I was on D-ball or something. I'd probably be in the strongman competitions because right now I'm just on my test and I'm pretty fucking strong. You know, I can lift pretty good weight, but man, if I was powerlifting, when I was powerlifting, I could have Butcher used to get on D-ball. I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't fucking need it.
Well, you dropped the name. We're gonna
D-ball
get a
sounds
message.
intense.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll probably get a text.
I'm gonna forward it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Just send it
10
to me.
minutes.
Hey, like I said that on air, I'll tell you after. I got this fucking guy, dude. I'm like, you're welcome, Bubba. But anyways, yeah, it's just if I was on that gear back then, oh my god, I'd probably be putting a crazy amount. Because right now, I'm just on test right
But
now.
What are the female? What are the uses like, Joe?
Same shit.
Anavar.
Anavar. They're
Anavar
not
for
all the
sure.
same. Not Tren and not
No, there's a chick
not-
on trend.
No, but it's
Oh,
usually
well-
it's usually test. Like I remember what's her name that moved.
Well, a lot of them
Mhm.
a lot of them will do SARMs.
What are you doing? What are you SARMs? Yes.
But
SARMs
like you could, their voice will change in a women.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when they're on
100%.
like a little bit different, like you'll talk to them. Like,
Dude, you talk to my aunt, it's deeper than my voice. It's fucking freaky.
but what's her name? What's her name's voice would change. She moved.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
not dropping
yeah.
no names. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? But
okay.
she's cool. Like competes. She's buff as fuck. But her voice would change.
Oh yeah. She had a
Yeah,
deep voice.
the side effects for women are so much more.
But you're right about that stigma, right? Because I've had people come up to me and be like, "Dude, what's steroids really like? Do you really lose your dick? You know, do you like
Yeah.
blah blah?" And I'm
Do
always
you
like,
really glow
no.
at it?
You know what
I'm
I
like,
compare
no.
it to? Like,
Um.
yeah. Do you know what I compare it to? Is like women doing Botox and all that. Like it's the same type of concept of like men are doing steroids to like better themselves and work
To
out.
beat
Like we're
you.
I gotta-
youth.
beat
It's
age.
youth. It's a youth. You know what I mean? But women are doing a Botox to look better, and it's all about age and beauty. Same thing for men. It's just in a different fucking concept.
Aspect.
I heard this thing the other day. I'm curious to see what you guys say, and it's kind of funny. This dude was like, you know, when women are on their period,
Yeah.
all right, and they go fucking crazy
Their
or whatever.
hormones.
Whoa, Joe.
What,
we have two females.
what do they say? Oh, it's
They
my
go
hormones.
crazy?
Right, it's my hormones. I
you
can't
got
help
the
it.
eyebrow.
Well,
that depends.
Yeah, she got the eyebrow
yeah.
going up.
And they'll blame it on like their hormones, right? They're like, no, it's that time of the month, blah blah blah, and so we agree to it. But then when a guy, I'm not defending this, by the way. I'm
Joe,
just
are you
saying what
trying to
this
tell
video
us something?
said.
Are
What's
you
going on, Joe?
mansplaining to me?
Yeah.
right
No, no,
now?
no.
Joe,
but
what's going
yeah,
on?
the
I feel
guy's
like
like,
I feel
You're
like
not off
coming
to
through.
you're not off to a good
we're,
start. here, buddy.
wired
Yeah.
with hormones, right? To
Yeah.
always just want to,
Yeah.
you know, there's kids in the room now, so I'm trying to be.
Or him, we're talking about you.
Yeah.
She's on her phone.
Yeah, so he's like, why can't we blame our hormones if they can blame their hormones when they do stuff?
Well, we don't have a
What do you
like.
think
I
about
don't
that?
think we. It's like there's a term to it. In like
Shark Week.
no, danger
like-
zone. Danger
I
zone.
call it Shark Week.
But there's like
Shark
a
Week's here.
there is a hormonal exchange in the body, like where their chemicals and things change because of it. Do we have that?
Yeah,
Actually,
but not
yeah.
for a period, but for a different thing, like our testosterone.
Okay, so that's like self-inflicted though.
What do you mean?
Like we're
You mean natural
No,
testosterone?
naturally.
or
No,
artificial?
I'm not talking about steroids. I'm just talking about natural. A dude
No,
naturally.
you guys go up and down with
we're
your own.
we're
hormones.
wired
Yeah.
to
But, like-
fucking breed, right? Like,
yeah. So, are you saying like I'm not arguing with you either, but are
Right.
you saying like on a monthly or just here and there like some shit gets
On a
off?
monthly, there's like a study that said like men experience
about every 3 months?
yeah.
Okay,
that we
so
have a
it-
period,
it-
supposedly.
I feel
call
like
it-
it's every 3 weeks for me.
I
Okay,
call
it was
it-
a rough start, but the end when you said we had a period, that was perfect.
I call it like a comma.
I agree
Yeah.
with it because
Girls have a
I'll
period,
feel
we
like
gotta
every
come
like 3 months or so, you kind of get this weird like down wave for like about a week, and then you kind of like come back up. But yeah. Anyway, so I mean, that was the point of his thing was that you
So
know
you
you're
wanna-
blaming hormones. Why can't we blame our hormones for like always wanting?
I think
to,
like she said it. We have a swing, but I think our significant other notices that in us.
And they're like, "Come on, we gotta go."
They
What-
just
what-
know when
what
we're
do you
up
mean
or
by
down.
that?
Like
Oh, yeah.
our chick,
yeah.
you know, our lady. Like I'm sure she knows like if her man's a little off or something. Like
He's
not,
not
not
laughing.
put him in the hot seat, but
He's
like
in the hot
I'll
seat.
come home sometimes and I feel like a little
Aggressive,
agitated,
little argo.
aggressive.
Little
Yeah,
argo.
aggro.
Same,
And my
same.
chick's like, "What's your fucking problem?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, what do you think?
I'm like,
What do you
I call
think?
Aaron out all the time when he's aggro. Like, bro, what's up? You
yeah.
had coffee on an empty stomach. You got too much nitro cold brew. You're
that shit will
Too
turn
much
you up.
You're
That
edged
shit will
up.
Look at
turn
Joe.
you
Look at Joe.
up.
Joe's like, "Girl, yeah."
Yeah.
Joe's a Starbucks girl.
yeah. You need
Me
to tone
too,
it
Jimmy.
down.
But no, I mean, I'll come home and like kind of be on the household sometimes from work, and it's just like kind of everything gets pent up. So I come home and I'm just like I'm ornery.
Yeah.
I'm fucking picking at
Mhm.
my
And
daughter.
plus, you're not smoking.
Yeah, picking at everybody.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And my chick's like, "What's your fucking like?" Later on, she's like, "What's your fucking problem?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
you're
didn't,
right.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've learned to just kind of like, fuck. Like I guess I'm at that stage. You know what I mean? And maybe
He's having
day,
a period.
yeah, maybe a day or two, and then I'm back to normal.
He
you
needs a
know what I mean?
release.
But,
Oh, he
yeah,
needs a release.
I need some fuck. I need some booty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Mommy and daddy time.
Yeah.
That's all.
I told my daughter the other day she always like comes in her room late. I don't know, but
Yeah.
to say goodnight or whatever.
Oh no, the door's closed.
Yeah. Well,
Good night.
so
Yeah.
I told her on the last one, I'm like, hey, don't come back because your mom's gonna be naked.
Oh
She's
my
like,
God.
Dad. And I'm
Did
like,
you
"I'll
guys?
just-
Did you do the daddy thing yet?
Yeah, we do it all the time, and like I'm trying to catch it. But like, Gabby did it to her yesterday, and she got all mad. She's like, why do you say that, daddy, about dad? It's just weird. And I'm like, we're like setting it up to get a reaction out of her. I'm
That
gonna
shit's
record
so
it one
funny to
day.
me.
They're funny.
I love their faces. They're like,
Yeah. Have
oh,
you guys done that?
So
ew.
cringe. My daughter just comes. She's like, we can't even hold hands. She's like, separation, and she just comes in and just separates us.
Wow.
Like
wow. That's
she's been
rude.
like that since she was little.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But we make her cringe.
it's the best. It's the you guys.
Yeah,
just have
she's all yeah.
one kid, one daughter.
Yeah, we just have one.
Oh, lucky.
I was like, he was my daddy before he was your
Oh,
daddy.
shit.
She's like,
Nice.
Oh,
Ah!
shit.
Look at
Yeah.
she gets all grossed out.
Look at him. He's like, hell yeah. That's right.
Or like, yeah, we Gabby would be like, yes,
Drinking his cold
yes,
brew.
daddy,
Right
like in
there.
the kitchen, and
Yeah,
Lucy
yeah.
will be like, she like looks around, like her, and she'll like leave. This is weird.
Yeah.
Leave. I'm like, no,
Have you
this
seen
is normal.
have you seen the videos of
disgusting.
like the dad sitting on the couch and then like
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
girl's cuddling and the mom picks her up and is like,
Throws her?
she was mine first and then gets a yeah. And
Even
then-
the little babies.
Which
Have you
is funny
seen? I
to me.
don't know if you've seen that. Like the mom, like the dad will be cuddling with like little baby, and the mom will come pick the baby up and throw her over it. She'll get like
Oh
throw
my
the baby. There's the internet's undefeated.
It really is. Dude, I posted, speaking of that, yeah, dude, my little Frankie boy, that's the homie right there, bro. My little Frenchie, my new Frenchie.
Oh yeah.
Is he a Frenchie or
Yeah,
English?
he's Frenchie, baby, full on, mini Frenchie. He's a championship breed and all that. One of Kaylee's.
Is he
uh,
mini?
Yeah.
He looks
You
big.
love
No,
him?
he's like, I do.
Oh,
do.
pobrecito.
I do. Look at Joe
Oh, look
using
at
language.
you.
Man, that a boy.
Oh.
I do. I've never really been a dog person. So like I wake up in the morning, especially if Kay's at work or if she has to run out, and I'll come out and I'll get my coffee on my day off. Get my coffee, I got my joint. He's like staring at me. I'm like, get him out of his. Dude, he's already trained. You've seen him.
Yeah.
He's
You
great.
got, you
Doesn't-
got a crate trainer dog.
yeah. Oh, dude,
Sorry
he
to
was
say.
already. Joe came over for dinner and he was just sitting in his train, just chilling.
It's
And,
like their safe spot.
Yeah, he comes out and I go outside with him and I smoke my joint. I drink my coffee and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now, dude. Like he sits right here. And but anyways, I was gonna tell you, I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
Like
Frenchies are a one-person dog.
Yeah, for sure.
They pick their like person and their family, and that's it. Like that's who they roll with. It's just
Yeah.
they're kind of crazy.
He's super chill, dude. I haven't had a dog like that. It was, I forgot what movie we were watching, but anyways, is with a dad or the boyfriend. You ever seen C Spot Run
It's
with
been a
David
while.
Arquette?
It's been a while.
He likes the mom, and the son wants the dog. He's like, I ain't getting no damn dog. The dog ain't coming into my place. And the next thing you know, it shows the dog walking into this place, right? And I'm like, what a fucking sellout as I'm watching it. And the kids all look at me, and I'm like, shut up. Because I don't want a fucking dog.
Bro, I hate dog movies, dude. I just like they make you want to. Every dog movie makes you want to fucking cry.
Beethoven,
Yeah.
All dogs go to heaven?
that's a
Beethoven?
different
Clifford,
one.
that made you cry? What's wrong with you? You ever see Clifford?
Maybe
Homeward Bound?
Maybe I should
Oh,
be-
fuck. You know how many dogs
When
died
you're a
in that
kid-
movie? If
I
you're
heard about that. yeah.
What?
Jorge, pull up how many dogs died making Homeward Bound.
No
Have
shit.
you watched
Oh,
that?
back in the
I never
80s,
heard of
bro? Like,
What the fuck?
look at this. It's like an Airbud. Imagine.
Right there.
Look at this. Watch this. Wait, that's not it then. What movie was
Zero
it?
dogs
damn it.
died.
No, it's a movie. Type in how many. Fuck, there's a movie. What's the.
Movie. I just had movie. Jorge. You don't gotta go.
How many dogs died making movies?
No.
Let's see.
This is so sad.
I know why are we looking this up?
Watch,
Right?
there's a
Snow
one.
buddies?
I'm going to find it. Is it a dog's partner?
There, it says there's a dog's purpose.
Yeah, a dog died. No. That is it. No, it's not
I've
that.
never seen that. I've never seen that.
I gotta find it. It's one with the bear, or something like
That's
that.
Homeward Bound, I thought.
Yeah, there's a bear in there. But,
I'll find it. I'm telling you, there was like a bunch of animals died, a bunch of dogs.
yeah.
Film
You,
it.
you guys got to be careful with social media, bro.
No,
They'll hit
that's-
you with that tagline. You're like,
that's how it's
no, you know.
Well, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Gets
Hold on,
you.
Jorge. But anyway, yeah, Adam with his AI shit. I'm like, is it? And it's
I
like
know.
AI. God
Bro,
damn it,
AI's
Adam.
getting so bad. Sometimes I'm just like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
Gabby
I'm
will
like,
send
wait,
me
it's
some
fake.
stuff. Gabby sends some stuff. I'm like, this is AI, babe. She's like, how can you tell? I'm like, you can just start to pick up on little things. It's not like it can't be.
I saw this video I was on making the other day, but this girl was like slapping her dog. Not like fucking hit, but like a slap on his face because he just chewed up the whole couch, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the dog's like this, like fucking like he knows he's in trouble, right?
Aw.
But someone's recording the girl, and dude, they live in a nice house, so this dog is definitely not like neglected or anything, you know what I mean? But he's getting
He
punished.
got in trouble.
But everyone in the comments are like, we need this girl, she needs to die,
Yeah.
blah, and like they fucking
Yeah,
went
they'll
nuts. And I was
dox
like,
your ass.
I mean, I felt bad for the dog, you know what I mean? But we're not. If you saw your dog chew up your fucking house, you probably like, you motherfucker, right? Like, but she wasn't like beating his ass or anything. But like, dude, I mean, the internet lost their shit over it, and I was like, I
It
feel like
is
we're a
so
little-
it's so sad, but like we had a dog not too long ago, and I take in strays. That's my problem. Is I take in strays. They show up at the house all the time,
I like my girl.
and I can't help it, especially if they're sweet. But we had a stray
Especially if they're
Dober,
sweet.
a stray Doberman.
Okay.
So cute, floppy ears and everything, and was really quiet, really chill. And I was like, oh my god, let's keep him. My husband's like, he's a big ass fucking dog. I'm like, but technically he's still mentally a puppy. Like Dobermans stay young for a long time, and we took him to the vet. He was probably like under 2. And he got along with everybody. Like I worked from the studio, and I was like, okay, I think this is honestly, looking back, it was kind of fucking stupid to do that in my own house and with the risks that come with, stray dogs, not knowing, not having raised them,
Yeah.
And but he was really sweet, but Dobermans are also like they pick a person, and I was it. That was it. And he wanted to just be in the studio with me. He would just come in, see who was there, sniff around, okay, lay down. He was super sweet. But man, he got into it with my daughter. He got into it with my husband. He bit my daughter like 4 times.
Oh, no,
He's gone after the first.
And it was one day. Like, it wasn't like every day he was
Ongoing,
biting
yeah.
her. It was like we still don't know what his story was. Like, we don't know if he was abused.
Something happened
Something
somewhere.
happened
for
because
sure.
he would get really weird with like big stocky men and like baseball caps. Men in general, it was just kind of like it worked him up,
Yeah, yeah.
And I felt like he tolerated my husband, but he didn't like bond with my husband.
Yeah.
And he was so sweet, and I loved him, but it was fucking terrifying at the end because Dobermans, if you don't check them, like if they're not
There you go.
raised,
There was nobody's.
Parvo.
My
damn.
puppies
But
died. Nobody's.
Parvo.
Oh, it was a parvo break.
Parvo kills all
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
dogs.
But then I gotta find it. There's another movie, dude. They had like a bunch on set in cages. It's terrible.
so
Joey.
sad.
You know what Cam put the other day? I seen a little thing he put, and I didn't agree with it. I didn't say nothing, but if you breed dogs, your mom's a hoe. Buy dogs from the shelter. No, bro. Not everybody's buying somebody's fucked up project like she's talking about.
Yeah,
you
it was,
know what I
it
mean?
was a
Like,
project.
like that's what people don't get. Like, you don't have to go fucking just because the dog's in a shelter. Nobody's obligated to go get that dog.
Right.
So
The
it's
shelters
just-
are so full. I tried everything with this dog. I called all the shelters.
Oh,
We called rescues.
That's
We called everywhere. As soon as they were like, "Oh, he's a stray," oh no, no,
and
no.
it's sad to say, like the dog problem, like with shelters being full, is a human problem. It's caused by humans.
Yeah.
It's people.
They're
Like,
being
so-
overbred,
So like
and
you have those people that are like you said in the comments, like this lady needs to go to, like, well, at the end of the day, it's all of our causing doing this with dogs.
Right.
So like, you just kind of gotta find your fine line and stick to it. Not that you could be cruel or anything, but there is it's our problem. We did
Yeah.
this.
yeah.
yeah.
When did you start
Yeah.
doing hair?
I've been doing hair for I say 10 years all the time, but I think it's been a little bit longer. It's probably been like 11 or 12 years of doing hair. Before I did hair, I actually worked at Stater Brothers for a long time.
Which one?
Hook
Ghetto,
123. Yeah, Hook.
Was she on?
Yeah, it was
ghetto
ghetto.
fabulous.
Yeah, I worked there for a long time.
Yeah.
I was like my
Where'd you work?
first job
What?
after graduating.
I worked at Vaughn's, but Gabby worked at Staters.
Oh yeah, she did work at.
Which one did
Staters,
she work at?
yeah.
G, the little old school one.
Yeah.
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 I used to go over there.
Hook? Oh, that's
There are the
street?
streets. Yeah,
Oh,
the streets. Come on, bro. He's not a high desert guy.
Yeah, he's
so-
Rancho.
okay.
He's Rancho.
Yeah, I worked at Staters for 11 years.
Oh, dang, girl.
I worked there for a minute. It was my first job after high school.
It was a good job back then. Like
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
It was-
And
everybody
I
was-
was.
Hell yeah.
I was in a pinch. I mean, I was staying with my friend. I needed to pay rent. She was like, "You can stay here, but my mom said you got to get a job." So I was like, "All right."
old school.
Immediately, like 17, applying for work.
That's right.
So I got a job, and I got a job there. Actually, the funny story is I got that job, but I didn't even want that fucking job. Like, I was like, I don't want that stupid ass uniform you have to wear. Like, this was back in the day,
Yeah, you have to wear the
I was
clean.
like, I
so
don't
you
want
look
that.
clean.
Yeah, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking be wearing that shit. And my friend was like, I really want this job, and we applied together. She forced me to go. She was like, come with me to the interview. I was like, fine, fuck, we'll go. So we went, and the guy interviewing me is like, can you lift over this much? I'm like, yeah. Can you do this? He, yes. Okay. Are you available? Yes. And my friend gets the store manager, who was like more thorough with interviews, and he's like, why do you want this job? And I'm trying to keep a straight face. I'm being interviewed by the guy that's interviewing me while I'm listening to her interview, and I feel so bad because he's like, why do you want to work for Stater Brothers? And she's like, I don't know, sir, I really need a job. And she's like, and I'm like, she's getting all emotional. I'm like, fuck, thank God I didn't get that guy. And I was like, oh, well, we probably won't even get this job. So like a couple days go by, like, hey, can you come pick up a uniform? I was like, all right. And then she called me. She's like, hey, did you get a call back? And I was like, on the way to get the uniform, like, yes. And she's like, I didn't get the job. I'm like, damn, I felt
Damn,
horrible.
you got it. Oh shit.
It always
And I
works
didn't
out
even
that
want
way.
that fucking job. And it ended up being the job that really paved the way for like my life. Like I paid all my bills. I got responsible. I mean, I learned the corporate side of things and a lot of that stuff, even though I talk a lot of shit about working for Stater Brothers, like I'm not like, oh, it's the best job. But when you, I would say like when you have zero work experience and you go into something like that and the way that their systems were in the beginning when I was working there, it forced you to like customer service, be
Talk.
responsible.
You learn.
You learn so much, so many skills.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
back then, like growing up, like grocery store was a good job.
yeah.
Grocery
Checker
store
in
in
that.
and out. I used to always say that.
Checker,
In and out
Yeah.
like
grocery
you'd
store.
be a checker at a grocery store or like a manager, you're making good money. I don't know about so much now, but
I don't know about now.
Yeah.
It's still pretty decent. It was decent money when
I
I
remember
left.
back in the day when they used to announce like they were hiring. Remember the lines?
yeah, they just have
Dude, I've been in that
lines.
fucking line.
Yeah.
I went over there on Main Street. It was
My chick,
by-
my chick was in produce. And dude, she just made crazy money for like how old we were. Dude, she was making like like almost $30 an hour. Like back, this is
Yeah,
20
when I
years ago.
left, it was.
Wow.
yeah. She used to bring home. She was
good
balling.
luck.
Like,
I was working at Carl's Jr. I
She
got
was-
$6.25 an hour, I think.
I just got fed up. I just was like, man, everything changed. Managers changed. They start cutting your hours. You don't get full
politics
time.
sometimes.
Yeah, all the other shit that comes with it. You can't ask. You have to ask for a weekend off.
Yeah, but
you-
way ahead of time.
way ahead of time, and then you still won't get it.
Holidays, you got
Or someone calls off and it's like, hey, you're up. You're gonna have to close tonight when you had plans. It's just looking back after being self-employed for the same amount of time, if not longer than what I worked at Staters. I'm like, damn, if I went back today, they would fucking hate me. Because I would be like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not staying late. Where is it in the contract
Where's
that I
the
have to
incentive?
stay?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
now you educate
yeah.
yourself. Where
You know?
before they
Imagine
just,
they're all. Let's make her a manager. 'Cause
Well,
they have-
I think about that too because if you go back now, you'd probably be store manager or something up higher.
I was
level,
working. I was pretty up there. I had keys to the back room. I was. They were like, hey, if you want to be a manager, like you're
Start
you're
working
set
towards
up
it.
for it,
Yeah.
But
Again, you're working for someone else.
I just hate. I was like, I know if I take keys, I'm gonna be closing the store. I'm. gonna be
But back
running
to your
here.
point though, like I think it's a great. I think it's. I don't want to say necessary, but for younger people, like especially that 16, 18, 19, start working. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna learn,
get out there.
how to be
Yeah.
on time. Like structure.
Oh, I was
Structure is a big
awkward when I
thing,
first started working there because like I had zero. I wasn't. I don't know. I was a punk kid in school who like hung out with like misfits, and I wasn't like, oh, I'm so excited to bag these groceries and talk to people all day. Like I got there and I
I
was
don't
just
think
like
anyone is.
paper
I
or
don't-
plastic and like shaking and like hopefully I don't
The
smash
grocery
their
store was
stuff.
cool. I used to dig it. Like I'd meet all kind of people. Like people would take courtesy clerk. You'd help them to their car. They give you
Yeah.
like I worked at Vaughn's, so it was by Spring Valley. All these people got money.
You
They
just
give
look
you
for the old
they
people.
give you a tip.
Spring
Yeah.
Valley,
Yeah.
but it wasn't 123 Stater Brothers on
No,
Hook.
no,
Yeah.
that's
It
That's
was
a
the
different-
hood.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
like motherfuckers. Don't bother me. I'll bag my own shit.
I had a lady who would get mad. Like she'd pass her groceries, and there'd always be magazines. She'd buy the magazines. If you fucking looked at her magazine, she'd be like, "Stop reading my magazine. I am paying for it, so you can read my shit."
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
they always had those.
And
like,
you're just awkward. Like,
You're like, okay.
Some people are
Cool.
just pieces of
there's
shit.
You
some
know?
characters you meet, but you gotta have like that's where you learn like what you're talking about, like to deal with people and
Mhm.
like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You learn a bunch of stuff because everybody's different. But what would you say like you worked for yourself for how long now?
11 years.
What would you say that? What was the transition for that?
You know what? I feel like I would have done hair immediately after high school if I had the support system at home. I wish I had, but I think I left my home at 13. I left again at 16. And being in survival mode, it was like take the first thing that comes. And Staters was doing really good for me. I was getting promoted. I was like, okay, maybe this is the path I'm supposed to be on, the responsible adulthood, And then you lose touch of everything that brings you passion. And one day you wake up and you're just like, I'm fucking miserable here. I don't want to be on this
Takes your-
aisle fluffing this
Takes
shit
your
out. Like,
soul.
yeah, you start to feel drained and you start to feel exhausted and you start basically being bitter at work. You're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. And a switch just goes off. And for me, that was it. And at that time, I was like, well, if I'm going to be struggling, right? Like they're cutting my hours back. I'm going to be struggling. I'm still not where I want to be financially. Why not fucking do something I love? I'm starting from the ground zero there too, like why not do something I love? So I actually was like, having to get in touch with what I thought I loved. And I was like, at the time it was makeup. So I was like, all right, let me look into schools for makeup. And I did. I went to school, I signed up, and I came back to work. I told my boss, like, hey, I signed up for cosmetology school. So like I have a school schedule now. You'll have to work around. And he was like, I don't have to work around that shit. And I just froze. Like I was just like, I don't want to be here forever. Like this is like not an option, you know? And he was like, I don't have to work around it. It's not high school. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. And he was so upset. I felt like shit. I got through my work day and I was literally like, damn, I don't know what to do, you know? The next day he comes in because they called me in for a shift. And he came back and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that to you. Like, I guess I just got nervous that you're leaving. You're pretty much the person I go to for everything. And you deserve to do something that you want to do. So I'll work around it.
That's
And
cool,
I was
Yeah,
like,
right on.
no. And the thing is, everybody fucking hated his manager. So they were like, he's such a piece of shit. Like, I hate him. And for me, he helped me. Like, had he not been like, hey, I'm going to work around your school schedule, I really don't know if I would have been able to get through it, you know?
Well,
And
that goes to show like you probably weren't a piece of shit worker.
yeah.
Like you were a good worker.
Yeah, I
so,
was a good
like,
worker. He was like, you do everything. I can
respect.
call you and you can handle the back room. You do shipping and receiving. You manage the forklift, the fucking electric jack. Like, you can close the store. You can open the store. You can,
Yep.
it's like, there's nothing you can't do. That's why I
Take
was,
care of them.
you know,
That's what you do.
mad when you want to leave. But he's like, you deserve to do something you want to do. And I just went in like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. And I looked at it as an option. It's like, I hate it so much here. There is no option. Like, this just forward now. Like, I
Yeah.
have to make this work. And I ended up quitting that job while having already a job doing hair. And then just transferred the skills from corporate customer service to, all right, now I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I have to put myself out there.
It's cool that feeling of like taking that risk and it works out. It's
Yeah,
super
I quit my
satisfying.
job at work. I was supposed to go back. He left and I had another manager that sucked. I ended up, and I was never even a conflictive like employee. So for me to not get along with him, it was like something was, you know,
Yeah,
there's a red
true.
flag.
Yeah.
And he called me. He's like, you're supposed to be coming into work this week. And then he read me my schedule and it was fucking shit. I was like, do I really want to go back to this? Like, I want to be home with my kid. My kid was little at the time. I'm like, I don't want to be, no, I was like, I quit. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I quit. And then he's like, how long have you worked here? I was like, oh, I don't know, 11 years. He's like, you're just going to quit like that? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, come in and sign your papers. You know what? Don't come in and sign your papers. If Sater Brothers owes you anything, they'll send it to you. I was like, all right, whatever. And then I call my husband and I'm just like, hey, I quit my job. He's like, oh, like, which one? And I was like, the one that gives
Pays
us
the
health
bills.
insurance.
Yeah.
Just quiet.
The one that pays the bills.
Did we win the lotto
The
or
one that
something?
Yeah, he was like,
Or-
and he was like, okay, I guess. I guess this is it. You're gonna make it work. I'm so grateful for that though, because I could have gone a totally different way, like, you know.
100%.
But I do have
Great support.
the literal best support system. So I was like, okay, we have to make this work. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak.
Oh.
Not for the weak.
It's super satisfying, but it's like it's I don't even know what
Mhm.
to say.
And there's 100
There's-
words to
Yeah.
describe it.
There's so many ups and downs, and like you got to be resilient. You know what I mean? Because like, no offense to anybody, but when you work a 9 to 5 or for a company, and it's the safe route,
Yeah.
you're taking the safe route. You know what I mean? Like you're showing up to a place that's paid for by somebody else. You're doing a job for somebody else that's already figured out for you. The tools for the job are provided for you.
Mhm.
Everything's there for you. So all you literally got to do is like show up, and everything's directed for you. Like, so you're not really thinking outside the box. You're not trying to find a job. You're not trying to find income.
Mhm.
You're not trying to figure out how you're going to show up, when, what time. It's real simple. Like everything's there for you to, hey, show up. This is your guidelines. Do it. Everything's provided.
Yeah.
So when you're out here trying to be an entrepreneur and get the job, have the tools to do the job, show up and do the job, do the billing, like all these things you got to do, like it's a whole different animal.
It is. It's a different perspective to be like, oh, I can show up as an entrepreneur and still not get paid.
Yeah.
Like as staters, I just had to show up. If it was a shit day, if I got it done, great, whatever. I didn't do the go backs.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm still getting paid.
That's
Showing up to
employment.
work, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm here. I've been here all day. Like, there were times in the shop when I first started where I'd literally be at my desk with my like calendar, like ready to book an appointment, and I'd just be sitting there like, I have to just keep showing up. And that's the thing too, is I feel like it's such a lost art. Like a lot of people are leaving entrepreneurship and being like, yeah, no, I'm going to go back to a 9 to 5, especially for the hair industry, makeup industry. There's all kinds of talk of like, oh, I'm leaving. This sucks. Like showing up and not getting paid. Yeah, this is what it is. If you've been here long enough, you know that it has its highs and lows. And when you're doing really well, you need to put money away, because if you spend all of that money, then when you're doing really bad, you've got nothing to fall back on.
I remember my growing up with my dad, and I would just overhear my parents in the background, and my dad would be like, "Fuck, like I don't know what we're gonna do. Like this is a bad year, yada yada." And then whenever it was going good, I would never hear him say, "We're fucking killing it," but I would see things like all of a sudden we're getting remodeling to the house done. Like he's spending money.
It's like Tom Hanks said. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but like he was on a little podcast thing, and he's like, "This too shall pass."
Oh, yeah.
So like if you're killing it,
Yeah.
and it's gonna pass. If you're struggling and in a rut, it's gonna pass. Like, so you just gotta really stay humble and just understand, like,
a lot of mom and pop businesses are well, I'm not gonna say that. There's a lot of businesses that kind of aren't necessities, such as hair, right? Like eating is a necessity, and like housing is like a necessity, right? But and also I'm in the cannabis industry, right? And so like that's not a necessity either, So
it's luxury.
But you'll notice you really have to focusing on economics, you know what I mean, and like trends, and like you notice, why do you think Vegas is down right now? It's not because it's expensive. Because 5 years ago, no one was complaining about that. We all know Vegas is expensive. It's always been expensive, right? Yeah. It's just people don't have money right now. So no one's spending extra. Everyone's hoarding. Fucking repos on cars, it's skyrocketing right now. Foreclosures are starting to really hit now.
Did you see that? This is crazy. So like I think it's like 80% of car payments.
Oh yeah,
people are getting $1,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Above $1,000 ago, most people's car payment is 1,000 and above.
But see, everyone built this nest egg when the economy was booming 5 years ago, when we were killing in the weed business, and everyone was flushed, right? And so everyone saved up, and now all the savings is gone. Now we're going into foreclosures, so we're getting lower and lower. And you'll fuck the government. They're like, "Oh, we're having a great fuck." No, you're not, because just look around your average men. Everyone's hurting, right? Real estate agents, they're leaving too, because they're not selling enough houses, So everyone's hurting right now. Everyone. Yeah. But once this next economic boom, like, dude, I'm sorry, you always have up and down. Yeah. Look at it. It's just inevitable. You can't have positive without negative. You can't have up without down, right? So the next up, though, like if you stayed, you're obviously will, but you're gonna stay in your business. Watch, you'll flood. Like everyone's gonna flood with more business, and we're like, oh, now it's great to be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? And then everyone will want to get into it, but it's gonna be too late because.
So have you heard why groceries are up? Like, they're supposed to be going down. But like, have you heard why they cost so much?
Tell us.
This is stupid, dude. It's like the government's fault, in my opinion. I could be wrong. So the demand is high because there's so much SNAP and welfare and EBT cards. So they're going to spend that money and buy the groceries. So they know the grocery stores and that know they could upcharge because it's going to sell.
Because there's money there already.
There's money there already. Well, there's other people that have to pay for it out of pocket, like that don't have any of that. You know what I mean? So we're footing the bill, but because there's the demand and the money's there from the EBT and the SNAP, they're going to sell the product. So now they raise the prices.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like a whole creation of the government, like they give out all this money to help. Certain people need help. I get that.
Yeah.
But some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So now that all that demands on the food,
well, the whole system is created to keep you on the system.
Yeah.
It really takes someone who wants to fight through that to get off of SNAP and EBT stuff. Like it isn't built for short term. Honestly, Yeah. It's made like, do you make more money? Okay, you get cut off. Okay, what if this mom needs a break? Like she makes more money, dude, but she still has the same, if not more, overhead. Like maybe just wean her off a little bit, but the system doesn't work like that. It needs major reform.
Have you seen like these doctors who they're calling, like I've seen a few TikToks and she just puts the phone there. She starts calling clinics, right? She's like, how much do you charge for an MRI? They're like, oh, do you have insurance? Like, no, I don't have insurance. I'm just paying cash out of hand. Oh, $300. And then she'll call like another place. Yes, I have insurance. How much is it going to bill through the insurance? Oh, like $3,000.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? I don't get it. You know what I mean? And like, there's this huge fuckery, dude. Like with the
you're telling me. I mean, I just dealt with all of that when it came to my dad in the hospital and stuff. And I have my dad literally like right next to me, just woken up from a coma, trached up, so can't move his legs or body. And the lady comes in and she's like, "Hi, I'm the case manager." And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "So does he have insurance?" And I'm like, "He does not." Okay, well, he's on full life support. So are you prepared financially to deal with like, fuck, dude, like okay,
second,
like what am I supposed to do? And I look over at him, I said, "Dad, do you want to live?" And he's like, I'm like, oh my fucking God. So I just looked at him, I was like, don't worry about it. I was like, okay, what can we do from here? like we screw over Americans so bad,
Preach.
like so fucking
Well,
Preach.
bad.
Gabby
bad.
took the kids to the dentist, right? Gave her a little cavity. So she has insurance for work and all that. And so she was upset about it. She's like, can you believe this shit? She goes, if I had Medi-Cal, she goes, they cover all the costs.
Mhm.
No problem. So since I have insurance, they only want to cover this, and this, and everything else is out of pocket.
Right.
And I'm like, welcome to America.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point. I'm sorry with that MRI thing,
Yeah,
right?
same thing.
Like it was $300 cash, right?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna get your insurance gets billed $3,000 with a $500 copay.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, but hold on, let me pay cash. Like,
Oh,
no, we
300
already know
cheap-
you have insurance. You can't do
300
that.
Yeah.
cheaper than 500 copay.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
dude?
the worst
Like-
part is, if you do have insurance, dude, you know how long it takes to see your fucking doctor? Like 3
Yeah.
fucking months or 2 months out. It's ridiculous.
That's why I
It's
don't.
like, why the fuck do you even pay for it
It's-
at that point?
It's fucking mind blowing.
And the fact
The
that they
government
make
should
it
just fucking pay for all
mandatory that
medical.
you have to have
It's retarded.
insurance.
Yeah.
Did they
And then-
finally change that though, where you have to pay your medical bills, or it's gonna affect? I mean, it's always been on your credit, but where
I think it's
So
not
the
gonna
day I got into fucking politics, I'll never forget it. I was never into politics growing up, right? Until I heard things here and there. But I think it was 20.
Once you start making money, you got to pay
20
attention.
I went to go do my taxes at H&R Block, and the lady's like, "You have a $1,200 fine," and I was like, "For what?" She's like, "Because you didn't have health insurance."
Yeah, that was after.
And I was like,
Obamacare,
"Are
right?
you
Yeah.
fucking
That was
kidding me?"
after Obamacare.
Yeah, that was Obama, right when it
Obamacare,
came out, dude.
Obamacare.
And I was so fucking livid. I was like, "Fuck Obama!" I remember I was yelling at everyone. I was like, "Fuck Obama!
And
He's a
HR
piece of
Block
shit."
Lord
I can picture
Joe.
Dude, I
Joe
was
getting
so
upset.
because I didn't have health insurance or need it because I didn't need it or use it or
Yeah.
anything. I got fined for that. That to me, dude, is the most.
I think we had that one
That
year.
gets
huh?
me
It's
so worked up.
asinine. It don't make
Yeah,
no
one
sense.
No,
year
it
we did
doesn't.
get fined.
And you know what? I'm learning, like, dude, I run a cannabis business, a legal cannabis company. And all fucking day, all I have to do is deal with the state, the fucking city, fire department. It's just nonstop of them hitting me up for like, hey, random inspection. Hey, you need to pay for this. You need to. I'm like, dude, can I do like weed stuff like for once? Like, I got into this to be in cannabis, but I'm not. Like, this guy runs the lab 24/7 while I'm sitting there on my fucking desk doing shit for these people. And it just,
I just
it drives me crazy,
I
dude.
started the business in August. Well, before that, but like all my fees and that started in August. This week, I get a call. Hey, we need to. You need to pay for this for 2026. You need to pay for this for 2026. I'm like, I just paid in August. She's like, oh, that's for 2025.
Oh my
She's
God.
like, you have everything to start in 2020. I'm like, okay, here's the card. She's like, I'm like, how much is this? She's like, oh, we won't bill till the first, but I just need to get all your information. I'm like, no shit. Like, but all these fees come up for the next year, and I'm like, oh, welcome to.
well, so this is the
entrepreneurship.
problem.
Fucking-
Most people are 9 to 5, like you just talked about. They're comfortable getting their fucking paycheck. And then they judge us business owners as, you guys are all fucking rich. You make your own fucking money. But they don't see any of the shit that we're talking about where, dude, I just bitched to him. I haven't got paid in 2 fucking months, dude. Like, the last time I made a paycheck was in September. And I'm like, I'm still sitting here dealing with the city where they're like, more money, more money, more money. I'm like, what about me?
Yeah.
What about you guys? Whenever you're doing good, the government's like, oh, where's our cut?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
whenever you're doing bad, they're like, well, we still need something. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, dude, when are you ever going to help
Pimps
us
and
out when we're
gangsters.
fucking losing? You know what I mean?
Pimps and
It's,
gangsters,
dude,
bro.
I'm fuck.
Pimps and
And
gangsters.
you want to wonder why I vote fucking Republican? That's why. Right there is why I vote Republican. Because they actually, they might take care of the billionaires and whatever. I don't give a fuck. But at least they take care of entrepreneurs. Like, they try and help with like taxes or
Because
cutting
it's
payroll,
gonna
whatever.
benefit them.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because they realize the more
It's
you
going
help
uphill,
businesses, the
Joe.
more they hire people, and you have more fucking jobs. That's common fucking sense. But you have the Democrats over here like, you're all fucking rich and you don't help and blah, blah, fuck you. Sorry, that was my rant for today.
See,
Thank you.
Governor,
Good.
calm down.
Okay,
Look
good
at
for
it.
you,
Pass
Joe.
that pen. Why you're so emotional? Pass that
Fuck
pen
you,
real quick.
Obama.
So
Yeah.
you've worked in salons and on your own?
Yeah, most of my
What's-
career has been in salons. I've worked at a lot of salons up here. I actually have a lot of friends up here in the shops and stuff.
Can you give us a little breakdown of like what the difference is? Like,
So when you go into a shop, I don't know, it's kind of losing. They stopped doing this because with the laws changing and stuff. When I first started doing hair, you had two ways of doing it. You either paid rent or you did commission.
Okay.
And you would pay rent if you had a clientele because you knew you were going to be able to make that money to afford the rent there.
So
That
you
way,
boot-
whatever
booth space or whatever. it
whatever
is?
boot space.
Okay.
That way,
Yeah.
like you're capped out at $200. If you made
Boom.
1,200, great. You're
That's
still giving
yours.
just 200. When you do commission and you're building your clientele, if you don't make, you don't pay as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I
it
gotcha.
benefits like young stylists coming out that don't have clientele.
It's clientele.
So when I first started, I was commission. But it also depends on the salon culture and where you're at and how your boss pretty much runs the shop. So I was realizing that like I'm paying more money in commission than I would in rent. but I can't go to rent because the politics here are I need to earn my spot to be able to just pay her rent. So I had applied at a corporate job at Ulta, and I did that route too because I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm leaving here. She don't want to put me on rent. I'm paying her more money to work here. Like that doesn't make any sense. I'm struggling. So I left and went to Ulta. When I got to Ulta, they fuck you over there too. Like they're basically like, okay, you're gonna get hourly or commission, and it just depends on which one you,
Pick.
you know, no,
Pick or you make
don't
more
pick.
of,
You
or-
which one you make more.
Yeah.
So
Bullshit.
if you go in and they only schedule you 4 hours and you got one balayage, but you're getting paid, you're gonna make more money on the hourly rate. Then guess what you're getting paid? The minimum wage hourly rate or whatever it is. And so I was like, this doesn't work. So I was like, I had to leave here, and immediately was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. I just want to pay rent. I just want to go to a shop where I can just pay rent and I'll worry about the rest. That was the best decision ever. And most salons are doing that now where they just go, hey, you know what? Just pay rent, keep whatever else,
your
but
thing.
that secures us money in our pocket. Then you deal with everything. If you don't work, you didn't get paid, you know? So I've been doing that for 11 years. I've never had to worry about the rent I pay. It's just your ups and downs with life. You know, I got a teenager and I was like, I can work, but I also can't live here either. And being back and forth, picking her up, dropping her off at school. She was in guitar, she's in boxing, other stuff. Like I basically had to start cutting down and being like, okay, I can't be in a shop anymore. My life is just not, my schedule is just not there right now. So I decided to take a step back and go back to the studio setup I have at home. I did that when COVID happened too, because when COVID happened, we shut everything
I
down.
remember you were there, then you went back to
Yeah,
your thing.
because
and
Gabby's been
she's
she's
with
been
you a
coming to me
while.
forever.
Yeah.
And when the salon shut down, the salons were terrified because they were getting fined like crazy. Plus
for
people,
COVID.
because
Yeah,
COVID,
it was
yeah, and
wild,
people
yeah.
were snitching up here on each
Yep.
other.
Yep.
And so they'd be like, so and so's
Yep, there was
open, and
incentives.
so and so's
Fucking hate
open,
people.
and yeah, you'd get fined. So the shop owners were like, you know, fuck this, we're not going to open
Shut
up,
down.
shut down. And at the time, I was like, I need to make money. I don't have anything coming in unemployment. Everyone's talking about this magical unemployment. I don't have a fucking single unemployment check. Like I need to make money now. And I opened up the studio, worked back there. It was like a little speakeasy. I had a friend was like, hey, I heard you got a little studio back here. Can I rent a
That's cool.
chair?
Yeah.
And I have the space for
Oh,
it.
you do?
So I was
So you have
like,
multiple?
yeah, I have 2 chairs. I was like, hell yeah, come
That's
come
money.
and join.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Like having someone to work with and then having the space I have. I'm very blessed to have the space where it's its own parking, its own entrance.
Works
There's
out
space
perfect.
for someone else to work around me, plenty of counter space, professional shampoo bowl, like, you know, the works.
Nice, nice.
So you're not getting your hair done, you know, in the sink in the kitchen or anything. And after that, after COVID, I basically went back to a shop because I was like, hey, I don't want to get snitched on from working back here. And then right now I'm just working for my studio and I'm really happy with it. I think I
Right.
might follow some other
Did
things.
you get your, like-
So
I never mind, I won't ask
Does
that
your
one.
husband full time? He works too full time and all that.
yeah, my husband works
So
full
you guys
time.
have schedules,
Yeah.
and it's a full time.
Yeah,
gig.
and he's got the more difficult schedule, so he gets up at like 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, goes to work. He's gone all day till 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, buddy, I feel you.
So I have to be able to have holes in my schedule to drop off my daughter, pick her up, to go.
That's the
you
nice
know.
thing about entrepreneurship. Like, if you really want to adjust your schedule, you can.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to go to lunch today with
Freedom.
so and so, or my
Yeah.
or I don't want to work today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to schedule today. Like that. Getting rich is like the top. That like making getting wealthy from entrepreneurship is like the pinnacle of it,
Right.
Yeah.
right? But no, there's a lot of like smaller things that you really get to enjoy in your life and make your schedule, not answer nobody. Hey, where you at today? You don't have
Yeah.
nobody doing that shit, like, you know what
Dude,
I mean?
even
There's-
calling off like so I got a wild hair up my ass one day and I was like, I'm gonna go get just a regular. I think I just probably felt a little pressure from being a little slow. It's like, I'm gonna go get a job at Target. Like fuck it, I'm just gonna go like this can't be hard.
fill the void.
you know.
kinda.
And she's interviewing me and she's like, okay, so like on paper, you're the perfect candidate. Like you're smart, you do this, you do that, you've got the years of experience. But all I can schedule you is like 4 hours a week. And then she's like, would this schedule be working around your hairstyle schedule? What the fuck do you think? You're paying me 4 hours. Do you think I'm going to just quit my hair job that's paying me to do this for 4 hours a week? Yeah, you're working around my other schedule. She's like, oh, well, Target doesn't like that. We don't like that. You know, like we want to be able to have someone with an open schedule. So it's not going to work for us. But aside from that, you're really great. And that's when I was like, yeah, I'm too used to doing my own thing. I can't go back to working for corporate. I just feel too restricted. I like the
It sucks when
flexibility
you got
that I've
that thumb
earned.
on you. Like, hey man,
Yeah,
you
you
gonna
got
make it today?
calling, you have to have an excuse. The thought of calling and having an excuse
I feel the same way.
and having to be like, I'm not feeling good today, you
Yeah.
know? It's like that is
Yeah.
so.
Even Gabby some days she's like, hey, are you going to work today? I'm like, I don't know. Like, she's like, you motherfucker. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like, will you pick up the kids from school? I'm like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so there's things like you like, and if I didn't make money, it's on me,
Right,
which
right.
I
It-
understand
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Totally.
Right. So I
like,
mean, there's the other side of it where you have to fucking hustle too.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? We're
Yeah.
like, you might not get any days off for 30 days straight. You know what I
which
mean?
is-
Because you have to be
you
there.
understand, but like sometimes, like now for me, like when my daughter's like, hey, Dad, can you do this and this? And I'm like, yeah, you know what, I can. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna make like she's only little once. She's gonna be a grown
Yeah.
pretty soon, and I really want her to like grow up knowing Dad has her back and will take care of her because when she's an adult, I want her to come back to me. Like you know what I mean? I want her to be able to come back to Dad and be, hey,
I really think that with the pressure of everything going on financially and people struggling too, and being like entrepreneurs, kind of like seeing that you're on this hamster wheel of like, I'm gonna catch that big fish, you know, I'm gonna make all this money, and then one day I'll be able to be there. It's not the way to live. It's
mentally.
the small wins. It's
Yeah.
the never missing a recital,
that's
always being
what-
at practice, making the time to be there. Those are the wins in entrepreneurship, to have the flexibility to be able to do that.
yeah.
So I feel like even with entrepreneurship, you could still go the route of like, you're constantly like, you know what, in survival mode, you know, like, oh, I have to take this client right now. If I don't take this client, like, I don't know if I'm going to have money for next week. I don't want to lose this client. I don't want to lose this client. And that can cause 14-hour days, 16-hour days, missed recitals, missed practices. You're missing things in life and you have to get out of survival mode, but you have to be smart enough to know when you're in survival mode and when you're like, okay,
Well,
I
they-
can take a break and be there for my
Well,
family.
they ask kids like which like memories for kids like of activities is their biggest thing. Like it's not possessions and watches and iPhones and Starbucks.
Yeah.
It's like experiences and time spent with their parents and experiences. Like that's the biggest thing they ask all kind of kids. Like, what would you rather have like with your? I just want more time with my parents. I want more time with my dad. Like when they're little. You know what I mean? So if you can grant that and just go to the recitals or go to the awards and like dude, it lasts a long time. Like think about it. Like your kid could say like my dad was always at my awards.
Yeah.
It's a proud thing for like a dad.
Mhm.
You might not make money that day, but your kid, which you're
It's worth it.
you're responsible
Yeah.
of producing, a productive society child. Like those are little things for them that they're never gonna forget. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like, I agree with her 100%. It's the little wins, the little things
Mhm.
that like, and like I said,
But
the
it's
wealth
like
is the pinnacle. Like,
Right.
you made
Yeah.
it to the top. Like, all right, cool.
it's a slippery slope, right? Because as a man, right, you're like trying to get the business to this,
Yeah.
whatever. No, not as a man. I'm sorry, but as an entrepreneur, you're trying to get to what you said, the pinnacle, right?
Yeah.
But you got to be careful because you got family over here that needs your time, you know, and like time and work. It's like, how can I give you time but still fucking?
But like on another note, like I had this conversation with my dad. There's so many like family dynamics, right?
Yeah.
Where the husband's an entrepreneur trying to figure shit out, where they end up getting a divorce because of like, and the husband will usually choose the business and lose his family, but he could financially take care of himself and do different things because like maybe the wife wasn't supportive or different things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or there's like different where they stay together and the husband's miserable because he has to go get a 9 to 5, but he could have had that chance to run a business. So like it's just you have to really be careful and know what you need in life. Like you have to tap into yourself and make sure you're happy. And then if you can do that, like you can live with yourself. But there's a lot of ways to go about it. It's just it's a hard thing. And then the thing that makes it difficult, like, and it's not kids is hard.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's a whole another animal you add to the fucking equation. And there's no book. Like, hey, there's no book you open up and
Yeah.
like, this is how I raise my kid. This is how I raise my kid. Like you just go off like the things you know and you make mistakes and you try to do better. But like you just gotta be present and there for your kids. And then the main thing is like entrepreneurship is those little wins, like she says. For me, like going through it.
Yeah.
That's it. Time spent.
Mm. Well, if you're doing good in your business and you're making the money and you got the freedom, then you're gold, right? You
Yeah.
actually, instead of like, it's not necessarily about becoming rich and wealthy. It's about being financially independent, right? So making enough money from your business to where you can step away and be with your family whenever you need to, and you're not so worried about fuck, I got to be there,
Yeah.
right? Because if you open up a business that you have to be at all the time, you didn't open up a business. You just bought yourself a job,
Yeah.
right? And so like the goal is to not have to be there, you know, and have your freedom and whatnot. But I mean, there's also good jobs out there too, right?
Do you
Like,
think? Do you think also with doing the entrepreneurship, it also helps with the support you have too?
It's really like you have to have a good
What?
support system. Is
It's
that what
all
you're-
it's all about having that good support
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
that'll make or break it. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like you.
Yeah,
That's
you
kind
can
of
have
what I
a
was
long
getting.
ass day and your partner's like, "Where the fuck are you at?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That'll
You're just,
ruin it.
Yeah,
Like
That'll make it
It'll
difficult.
ruin
Well,
it,
as far
but-
as like for me, is a question for me. Like starting something out. Gabby works a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Hubby works a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So you guys have that support right there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you guys are going out there. Yeah, you guys have this. Yeah, you guys have the freedom. But no matter what, you guys have that base of that person who's there busting their ass doing that 9 to 5. You know
Yeah.
what
So
I mean?
I'll give you an example. Gabby ain't worked for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Like she just started working like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So before that, like she stayed at home. Joe, no, like
So you're more talking financial support, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
That's probably a plus.
You
I don't
don't.
have
You
that.
don't
Yeah,
have
I-
that.
I-
You don't have
but-
that.
but like it does help. But I don't even think it's. I guess you could say finances if
Certain little things are taken care of. Like for you,
Well-
example, you call hubby up. You told him, "Hey, I quit my job. I'm gonna do this. Blah blah blah." And what did he say? We'll make it
We'll
happen.
make it work.
so
We'll make
that
it work
that's
because
a
you
great
have that.
Yeah.
You
that's a
have
great
that
view of what you're
cement
saying.
right
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you guys get that freedom 100% to do this, to do that. But no matter what, that base is right there. You know, that structure's there to help you. You have something to stand on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
for sure. Like I usually work my ass off on Fridays because he's off Fridays.
Mhm.
So he's like, "Don't worry about Natalie. I got her. Pick up, drop off, do everything.
So
you
you
just
could
have to
grind,
work. All I have
put
to
the
worry about is
throttle
work." But you have to have that understanding that with your partner or your
Yeah,
your-
communication.
Yeah, the
Mm,
communication that
mm.
like, okay, I'm gonna work all day, and then you got it right. Like down to dinner. Like we're good. Yeah, good, solid. All right, cool. I'm gonna make some money today.
Yeah.
But you do have to have that. I've seen partnerships split up from one being
Exactly.
entrepreneur, one being 9 to 5. It
Doesn't
just
support,
doesn't
vice-
work.
yeah.
There's no
It's
support
just got to
there.
be some type of understanding.
Yeah,
It's,
they're
teamwork.
really there really does.
Yeah, I was just
Teamwork.
it's 100%.
It's
It's
teamwork,
how
man.
well you guys work
It,
together.
it
you know?
goes a
Like,
long way as far as like
money or not, dude. If you're not good together, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's money,
It's going to
jobs,
show
dude,
regardless.
one way or another, you're gonna end up splitting. You know, so that might have pushed it a little bit further.
Yeah.
And Jake, I say like especially for the startup of entrepreneurship,
Absolutely.
like that's where it's real crucial. You have that
Yeah.
support, like
That's what I'm
because
saying, yeah.
there's, like-
Emotional support is big.
yeah, that's big. But like, there's things where I've had to ask, like, I take care of most of my stuff, and I've never hiccuped on that, like my
Mhm.
responsibility, my bills. You know what I mean? I know what I got to do.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Cool. But there's been like, like, hey Gab, can you cover this?
Yeah.
Can you cover
Right.
that? Like, I need a
Oh,
little,
yeah.
I need a little help. And you, as a
Yes.
man, you can't be like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
You have to like, hey babe, I need a little help here. This is what's going on.
Right,
But and you
right.
sit down, and if you're not good together, that's when it's
Clash.
gonna
But see,
be.
I feel like
yeah.
right there, as like not even as a man, like as a team. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? As
Right,
a team,
right.
like, hey, teammate,
But that's
You're in,
But
you
you,
know what
gotta,
I mean?
you got to be able to be honest.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, hey man,
100%.
shit's not really going right. I'm gonna
Right.
need a little help. I'm forecasting that. You gotta, as an entrepreneur, you're always forecasting.
Yeah,
the
see, but
future.
see,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I was saying. Like for you, clearly you're not a man.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like, hey, babe, like you say, hey, I'm gonna bust
Yeah.
my ass this day.
I feel like
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like I'm in a sense where I'm like I've never really had a big hiccup where I can't cover something,
Yeah.
where I have to, but I have been like it's a little tighter
Same,
than normal.
like same.
And it worries me, so now I'm thinking even from with the last 3 or 4 months of like just what I'm making is not close to what I'm usually making. So I'm like, it's time to start looking for another job.
yeah,
Like not because I don't love hair. I love hair, but I want to add to it so that I don't let him down when he's like, hey, what's going on? I thought we
It's
were
taken care
good,
of.
you
Yeah.
know? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
that's
oh
like
shit.
that's
you
where
know?
you're always forecasting. You're always kind of watching.
But
the
yeah, but that's my
horizon.
responsibility to say like, okay, I need to do something
Right.
about it. I'm not going to wait until something happens to be like, hey, I'm
But
I don't
that's
have
a
it,
good.
you
That's
know?
just going back to being a good team, right? Like you should
Yeah.
be able to tell. Like I'll tell my partner, yo, we're not doing good. Let's tighten up. She understands the thing, and
but
like
you
or-
also have to be like hypercritical of what you're operating, like
Yeah.
your way you're working, your hours, the way you're approaching it. Like if you want to be successful in business, you got to be hypercritical of
Yeah.
of your craft.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you're not, I'm sorry, like you're gonna have, you know what I
Issues.
mean? You're gonna have issues, and it's hard to say, but like most of the time we're in our head,
yeah.
like trying to figure, like, all right,
numbers, just
you
numbers.
know what I mean?
numbers.
And there's times. What's nice, like kind of what you're saying, is like there's been some weeks that I haven't been as productive as I wanted to be. My hit my number in my head,
yeah.
and so I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not. Like, I'll tell Gabby just like this, like, fuck, dude, this week's kind of kicking my ass. I'm not where I want to be. She's like, all right, well, we got next week.
Yeah.
And kind of you're like,
yeah,
I
Yeah.
get you, but like, so next week comes and you're like, all right, I need to fucking get to it, like get to my work. So there's push and pull, yin and yang, especially with the relationship. But it's hard on a relationship too, when you're trying to do this as well.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, I can't compare what we've built in like the last 4 or 5 years of him having the 9 to 5, and then
Wow.
the schedule that I've established after working for so long. That is n- that is so good compared to where the first start was, where I was working long days. I was never home. I was missing things. He'd be like, "What time are you coming home?" I would say, "I'm coming home at 2," and a walk-in would come in like, "Never mind, I'm not coming home at 2. I'm not gonna be done until 10 o'clock at night." And I had to work my ass off to build that clientele to be able to be where I'm at today. And that journey is really, really tough on a relationship and on a household, especially when you have little ones involved.
Yeah, that's where it's like Joe doesn't have any kids. Like we got kids, he has kids, but like it's a whole different. Like you can tell your significant other like, hey, I'm not gonna be home. But when your kids call, I'm like, hey, when are you gonna be home, Dad? You're like, oh shit, this one's different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta work.
I gotta hurry up.
You can't be like, I gotta work. I'll be home whenever. Like, hold on.
Like for me, like for always example with my kids, especially because I work on the shipping docks, and I'm never loyal to the corporation. I'm not like that. Because you know what, like I always tell everybody, when you finally realize that these people above you are gonna do what they want with you,
Yeah.
and you're not something special. You're not. You're a gear in a machine. And when you realize that, you're gonna have a way better type of life. And for my guys, I always let them know, like, frustrated, man. Hey man, calm down. We're everything's good. Like, yeah, we're here. We do our shit. We get the fuck out. We go home to our families. This is what we do. But always put your family first. You know what I mean? So like with me, like like certain people, like when you said one time, like you never call out this and that. Let me tell you something. I'll show up to work when I got the goddamn flu. If I'm sick or whatever, I'm gonna go work because number one, I ain't no bitch. But number two, I use that other time, the time that I build, that's gonna be for my kids. If my son has a football game, bam, I'm going regardless, no matter what. But when you have that type of mindset, especially in working that type of situations, like never ever, like you said that one day, you're what'd you say? Like you're just a tool. Remember, like you're being used. And when you finally come to that realization, that's when you really start to branch out and do different things. Like for me, like my thing is right now, I'm training fighters right now, and I used to be a boxer, and my thing is that's getting me income, and it's, you told me about that, like you should really look into that. It's a whole other income now.
Like,
and
can
it's
I
pretty
ask you? Like,
cool.
it seems like you want to try something, but you're not sure. Like, or what's?
No, not at all.
Are you
Not at
just
all.
trying little?
Yeah,
by
yeah.
little?
Well, I'm doing it. Like I said, my work schedule is my only day off. So I work Tuesday through Friday, 11-hour days, but I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right?
Mhm.
So usually Sundays, that's always my day to where I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna chill. I ain't doing shit. Blah blah blah. But Mondays, man, I'm there. I'm there at the gym training guys all day long, and that's like
What's cool, dude, is like one. I felt like we were shitting on jobs for a minute because we're talking about entrepreneurship. But you have a hustle. Your work ethic is great. You know what I mean, and that's how like her manager loved her. You know what I mean. You have that great work ethic. But I feel like also lately you're starting to dabble
100%.
that's what I
more
mean,
in
like, you could-
entrepreneurship, which I'm fucking excited about. And I want to
100%.
see that grow.
That's why I
because-
told you. Like, I
you
see
know.
it in you. You can make
Yeah,
it.
no,
It's
he
just-
does.
you just gotta-
He just, yeah, no, and that's why I
the
let him
pa-
work.
the
Let him
pa-
work. Yeah,
the
let him work.
passion's
He's-
there.
Let him
everything's there.
cook.
Yeah, let him cook. You know what I mean? And
But,
like,
like, that's what we're
we're
here
all
for.
watching, dude. We're all
But
watching.
on the
And
outside,
you
like,
have support here.
We're
by
not
the way,
dogging
for-
your 9 to 5. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I'm
No.
not.
But
My feelings
on
are
the
hurt. Trust
outside,
me.
we're trying to motivate you. Like, hey, there's more, Jake.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know what I mean? You have skill and talent and passion. Like, put it.
I
Put it
have a
down.
huge passion for that. That there's more, right? And
Yeah.
growing up, I couldn't stay at one job for more than 6 months, bro, because I was like, no,
Not
no, no,
here.
no. There's something else. No, no, no. There's something else. And looking back on it now, I tell myself, you know what? I got to learn a bunch of different traits. I went from food to warehouse to fucking clothing to whatever, dude. I was in everything, right? And like,
Marketing.
but it like brought a whole like all my essentials to now where I can run my own businesses too, but point being is that like I always tell people, I'm like, dude, like I don't want there's so much money out there.
Mhm.
There's so much money out there, dude. I mean, trillions and trillions of dollars. Why can't we have just a little fucking
Okay.
piece of it? You know what I mean?
Can I
And
speak on that a little?
And that's what I mean about like financial independence is like just making. I'm not saying
3
do this
more
to be
years,
rich.
Jack. 3 more years. There's gonna be some change coming.
Well, look
trust
at
me.
dude. I go all over, right, for work now, and I deliver freight. Dude, I go to all these different places. And there's a lot of fucking money in the world.
So
Like,
much
and
money.
all these people do so much different shit. I'll be like, hey, what do you do? I went to a SpaceX facility the other day.
Oh, sick.
I was gonna tell you. super tight knit. I pull in the driveway. These security guards like, hey, whoa, what are you doing here? I'm like, I got a delivery. You see the trailer?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, well, we need your ID, this, that, and the other. And they're strapped up, suited and booted.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, man, what is this place? Like, where am I? This is a government facility. I'm like, oh, these fucking security guards are all extra. You know what I mean? Whatever,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So I pull in. I literally had to pull all the way to fucking and back out. That's what was like a tight little spot. So it was tough. I'm like, man, this is bullshit. So I pull in. This good old boy's in the back. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, man, I got a load on one side of my trailer and the other side for you. So what do you want to do here? I said, your forklift's not going to fit on both sides. Like, it was tight. He's like, all right. So some guys came out. We lifted one side off, dropped it on the floor, and the other guy came and he lifted it up. I'm like, hey, man, what do you guys do here? He's like, oh, this is SpaceX. We build satellites.
Oh shit.
Super tight knit, a lot of shit.
Was that where you down in Orange County?
That was Redondo Beach.
Mhm.
That's where World Talk listener Adam, shout out Adam, my lord Adam, his wife, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's one of the ones that asked the questions.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. His fiance, she works for SpaceX down there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I was
so-
literally, and they had 2 yards right there. I had no idea. And it was cool. Like, once he told me, I'm like, oh, cool. Like, but it was super, like, tight knit security. Like, everybody was doing some stuff. But it's just cool. Like, I went to this, and I went to Santa Paula, way out there by Oxford and Ventura. This old man comes out, and I had to drop off some stuff. He's building a 1 million square foot building. It's his.
Wow.
And I look on the paperwork, it's called Bender Farms. He owns farms, whatever. But, dude, this dude's probably 80 years old. He came and got his forklift, unloaded it, signed the papers, took care of everything. And I'm like, this your building? I took a video. I have a video of it. And it's huge. I pulled inside the building to unload my truck. I've never
Yeah.
done that before. But, dude, I go all these different places, and there's so much money to be made and so many different talents and crafts and stuff. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's just humbling because I'm like, dude, there's so much more to life.
Yeah,
we need
there's-
more trades. We've been telling kids to go to universities
right.
and get in crazy amount of debt.
Yep.
We need more
No,
trades.
preach, tell
Preach,
no,
man,
let her
preach.
say it. Let her talk. about it.
Preach. Let her cook.
Yeah, let her cook.
Yeah, we
Tell
need
her.
more trades. We
Yeah.
tell my daughter all the time. We encourage her to, you go to school, you get good grades, you do everything, but challenge the systems that you feel you're being taught. And of course, the road we've been taught. I'm a millennial,
Yeah, all of us.
about to be
All of us. That was
38.
conversation
It
last
was
night.
go to
So,
school.
87?
88.
88, 88,
yeah.
89.
85.
Yeah.
So it was go to school, get a degree,
Yeah.
and you're going to pursue something in that field,
Yeah.
right? And
Get
you're
in
gonna
debt.
Get in debt. And then I'm just like, okay, well, that's not an option for me because I didn't have good grades, I didn't do good in school, and I got to work. But down to what these kids are being taught, what generation
X, Gen
Z,
X?
Z,
Gen
Gen Z
generation
now.
Z. Go to school, get a degree, get into thousands of dollars in debt, and they can't get a fucking job that
Doing
makes
that
anywhere near
In that
what-
career. Like,
in that career.
Mhm.
And then they're shifting their degree, like, okay, well then let me change it and do something else because I couldn't, I
And
couldn't
then they're a slave to
find
the
a job,
system
and
forever.
then they're a slave to the
Mm.
system. Going back, getting a master's, getting more in debt, you still can't get a job.
Mhm.
It is insane, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I think we do it on purpose. We make them
It's
go
almost
into debt.
like you ask people that went to school, like, do you use that? Like, do you work for your degree? Most of the time, like 30-40% of like the people you talk to that have a degree are using it for what it's meant.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I think kids should. I don't think you should go to college right after.
I don't think so.
I think you should, I need to take like a year.
Honestly,
off and, like,
I think like this is crazy, and I wish I would have done it. I didn't do it, so I can't. But I think every kid needs to go to the military,
I agree.
like 2 years,
I agree.
4 years, like just to
Yeah.
grow up. You know what I mean? Not to institutionalize anything, but go. You can go over here. You can do this. You have different jobs. I've been to the military bases.
yeah.
Dude, they got different jobs for just the military.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When I go and I deal with like drop offs,
There's a job for everything.
there's a
It's
shipping and
crazy.
receiving department. They're military workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they have all these different. There's security guards. There's different like
Right.
all kind of
Mechanics,
There's
you name
there's
Mhm.
like clerical work. Like
Yeah.
I'm like Jesus. I didn't know the military really like.
It's
they're
a city. It's a
they're-
city in the military.
They're
yeah.
a business that utilizes their people and
Yeah.
puts them wherever they want.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's just
And they have their own
Ti-
housing too. So they live there.
because when you're 18, you're a fucking kid. Sorry, no disrespect, but you have no
Yeah.
idea what the
He's talking to
like-
Jorge.
Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea what you're gonna do. Like, so if you give a couple,
And that's
years,
okay.
You kind of you
That's
kinda
okay.
Yeah, there's
grow
nothing wrong
up
with
and
You have time.
Enjoy your youth.
Yeah.
Well,
Enjoy
there's just
being a
been
kid.
too much of a stigma around trades. There's nothing wrong with going to trade school.
It's the
Doing a
best
short
thing
trade
right
school,
now,
learn
like-
something, boom, move on. You
Right.
pay, but we don't do that. We tell them go to school
Right.
and go
Unless
into
you're gonna
debt
become like a
immediately.
doctor or a lawyer, right? Like something of those natures. You
Which
need to
I
go
mean,
to
if we
school,
want to
but-
go there, that's a ton of years of school. I have a client who she's in med school and she's done with med school, right? she is not going to be working and making an income for a very long time.
Yeah.
And
But what
she
is she
comes
trying
from
to
a
be?
family of doctors, but she
Doctor?
wants to be like in just do lab work, and
So
she's
sh-
like, yeah, I went to school, went to med school. I got good grades. I'm done. I'm basically just waiting around for like an internship, I think. And even if she gets a job as a doctor, she still won't make a dent in that debt that she's in, So it's not what we've been taught, what we've been told over the years as millennials, like go to school, get a degree, and you'll be fine.
Well,
No,
there's
not
a-
nowadays.
wow.
These kids are fucking smart. I told my daughter too, you're so smart. We go to her award ceremony. You have kids in that generation too. You go and you see these kids and super smart,
Mhm.
good grades, honor roll, and you're just like, damn. Like growing up, that was weird for me because I didn't make it to honor roll like that. You know what I mean? And there was very few kids that did. And now it's the complete opposite in their generation. They're all getting good grades and they're all killing it.
The award shows there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
The
And
awards,
the
you
thing
honor roll?
is,
No.
they're
Some, yeah.
they have good grades. They're doing really well in school, but they're socially awkward. They have no skills that are going to transfer to the real life success.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know,
generation. Like, they
You're
can't
just
even-
used to being on your phone. You're just
In
used to
their room.
doing everything in the laptop.
can't-
You don't know how to
dude,
socialize.
They'll be next to each other, but they can't talk, but they can text.
Dude, so Ryan went down to Compton, right? Compton High School, bro. And he showed me videos today at the gym. He had a whole thing down there, an all day event. Dude, this school is insane, bro. Insane. They have a game room for gaming, for computers lined up, dude. And it looks sick in there, dude. There's TVs everywhere, bro. Creme de la creme, like computer room. Then you go into this other room. They have a pool, and they're building like submarines,
Robotics
dude.
and-
Like robotics.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then there's like, dude, there was rooms for everything. And I was like, this is Compton? He's like, bro, this place is state of the art, dude. He said they got all this money and they're just putting it into the kids. And it's just like, bro, I was
as they
blown
should, as they should.
away, dude. Like they have everything. So I was like, that's kind of
Well,
cool. Like hopeful.
I got a daughter that she's smart as hell, gets awards, does everything above her grade level. She's like, I want to go to college, Dad. And I'm like, well, check it out. You're paying for it. She's like, Dad. I'm like, no, you're smart. You get your scholarships and do your thing. She's like, well, I want to go to UCLA. I'm like, I love you to death, but like, I live in reality. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a dick, but
Her last
So-
name's Rodriguez, baby.
Yeah,
She's getting in.
we
Trust
talk
me.
about different things. And
What does she want to go to school for?
She, dude, I'm sorry to say, she likes nice things in life. Like
Uh,
I'm like, hey, look it.
What's wrong with that?
No,
What's
not-
wrong
Daddy
with
taught
that?
her well.
What's wrong
Daddy
with
taught
that?
her
I
well.
am,
Hold on.
I am not opposed to that. I do think we need
But
to be
you
telling
get-
kids
get
not
your-
to follow your passion.
Go
You
get
like
it,
that
baby.
lifestyle?
Yeah,
Then you better go find a
she's like,
fucking job that's going to give you
Dad,
that lifestyle.
I want a G-Wagon.
That's
and-
right.
Yes,
That's right.
get
I'm
it.
like,
That's
all
right.
All right, cool. Like, I got your back, dog. But this is what we're gonna have to do to
That's
keep you
right.
together. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're gonna have to be like, you need to be a veterinarian, you need to be a lawyer, or you need to be like an RN. I said, dude, you could become an RN, a nurse, right? You got to go to school. If you're cool with all that, cool. I said, but a RN, you don't have to have a husband. You don't have to have anybody to help you. You
Nothing.
can live your own life. You can support yourself. You can do whatever you want. She's like, well, I don't want to have kids because I don't want to spend money on them. And I'm like, this is a little selfish.
Ooh, she's smart.
Yeah, like I'm like, all right, cool. Like I got your back. Like we're gonna do this, but you got to listen. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
she's like, all right, well, I want to be a nurse. I said, all right, cool. So I have one of my buddy's wives is the administrative teacher at VVC. She's an administrator at the St. Mary's. So she's like, runs around and checks shit off. She's a teacher at VVC. Hey man, what do you got to do? You know what she tells me? While she's going to school, tell her to become certified as a paramedic and go work as a paramedic. Like get out there, learn, and as
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
going to
yeah, yeah.
school, like this, that, and the other. And I talked to another buddy. He's an RN, works for fucking Kaiser, makes $220,000 a year. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude! Nice house, everything's beautiful. I'm like, this is.
I dated a nurse.
Like,
She was great.
and so I talked to him. He's like, same thing. He's all
Crazy,
tell
but
her to
great.
become an EMT paramedic while she's going to school. So she's working, she's learning the trade, she's dealing with stuff, real life stuff. Once she gets out of school, boom, 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 it all goes. I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'm trying to help her out, you know what I mean?
Get
But
yourself-
Yeah.
yeah, she's bougie and wants all this crazy.
But isn't that
shit.
great? We literally raise our kids, or they're so delusional. They have no
The dreams-
idea
the dreams, like,
of what it is to face
dreaming,
adversity.
yeah,
They're just
dreaming.
like, yeah, I just really like the lifestyle I'm currently living. I
Yeah.
want matchas. I want to go out. I
I'm
want
like,
to
Wi-Fi? What?
Yeah.
she'd be like, Dad, I need a phone number. I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
She's like, well, it's embarrassing. I have to use Wi-Fi on my phone. I don't have a phone number. Like, I'm like, that's how it works. Like, there's no like, we didn't have a phone when I grew up. You fucking parents had to trust you leaving and coming home.
Yep. Lights.
Yeah.
Street lights
turn
on.
Come home.
There would be times when I hear my dad whistle, like I'd hear him in the neighborhood. Oh shit, I gotta go. My dad's
Yeah.
whistling. He's like, hey, you hear me? I had to whistle 3 times. I'm like, yeah, it takes me a little while to get here. Like, you know what I mean? I heard you.
Yeah.
But that was the rule. Street lights come on, you're home.
How old is Lucy?
She's 12. She just turned 12.
Oh, 12.
She just started her period.
I know. I got so sad.
Yeah, so she's been. My chick called me. She's like, "Hey, you need to be chill this week." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?" She's like, "Lucy started her period, so you need to be nice."
Give her grace.
Yeah, and I'm like, so then I was kind of at home, and I get home, and now I'm on eggshells. Like, I can't say nothing.
It's not that bad.
So then I start getting after
I gotta go buy candies and
It's
shit.
bad,
That's
huh?
what I do.
Now I got 2 of them, so I know they're gonna.
Why is she crying? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm already figuring
Say my
this.
first
There's
rodeo.
2 of them, so
Say
now
my
the
first rodeo.
time's gonna come together because when you live in a house full of women, usually their periods will all sync.
They're mincy
Yeah.
sink.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, so
yeah,
so now.
trust me, I know.
And then the other day I was getting after her, and my chick, I come out and my chick's like, you know what's going on, and I'm like, oh. Like, I'm like, that's not my shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still have to be dad. She's like, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to my fucking room. Leave me
Oh
alone.
my god.
But like, I just like, you're the bad guy. So, but
Just gotta see the signs. Just gotta see
Yeah.
like, oh, it's coming or it's here.
Yeah,
It's,
so
you know,
now
a little snappy.
my
You're like,
chick's terrible. Like, I call it danger zone. Like, there's a little like a thing on Instagram when the kids like, I don't know if you guys seen it. Everybody's
Uh-uh.
probably seen it. The mom gets a big old attitude, and the little kid's like, "Mom, are you on your period?"
Oh
Like,
my god.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking on my period. What does it matter?" He's like, "I could tell the way you're acting." Like, and there's another. He calls her out. Totally. There's another one. Like, he's like, "Oh, danger zone, danger zone. Mom's in the period, danger zone." Like,
Shark
he's
Week,
doing that,
homie.
yeah.
It's Shark Week. Stay away.
It's
It's
a
Shark Week.
It's
Don't
a
go
real
in.
thing, but you just gotta.
You
It's
get
the
used to it.
household dynamic.
You get
You
used to
kind of.
You just
So
get
like I
used to it.
said, they're hormones.
Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Do you when it's Shark Week, are you a eater or no?
Do you eat
Like
more
you have
food,
snacks?
lunch,
Are you like?
I had to think about that for a second. Like, what?
Let's be honest.
What
Let's be
subject
honest.
are we on right now?
Let's
you
be
got-
honest.
We're what the kids in the room. So
Are
we're
you like
being
fuck? I need
G-rated
a
today.
Snickers or
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Does he participate?
Yeah,
That's right. You participate, Adam?
well, a
Oh,
chocolate,
you
some
know
ice
me.
cream,
I
But-
bought- I-
Valentini.
Dude, I don't have a.
I got the look. The
I
other
don't have
night.
a sweet tooth anymore. It's crazy.
I
Ever
got the
since I
look
stopped
the other
smoking weed, I don't like. I used to eat sweets all the time at night and shit. I don't. My chick will have a. Gabby has a fucking bag of Reese's in her fucking
Oh,
on her
that's
top
gone,
drawer.
That's gone.
The
that's
ice
gone.
or the Christmas
Yeah.
trees, the best ones.
Just
you
roll
know what I
over
mean?
like, babe,
I don't
give me a
know. The
Reese's."
pumpkins,
Dude, the other
or the eggs.
last night she pulled it out. It's
Fuck in
empty,
the freezer.
and I'm like, I only had one of those. She's like, no, you had more. I'm like, I only had one of those out of that whole bag, and
Yeah,
you ate
I
the
have
whole
a sweet
thing.
tooth.
And she's like, so, dude, last night I fall asleep, right? Me and Gabe, we all
Just
were
hear
chilling,
it.
watching TV. No, this is some shit. She gonna get mad at me. But I pass out, me and Gabe pass out, right? And I hear some like noise, like, and I look over, she's eating a cup of noodles. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and she's just,
Good for her.
Don't say
Get
shit.
it, Gabby.
Just don't say shit.
I didn't say shit. I just looked at her, and I'm like, you gotta fucking, in my head, I'm like, you gotta fucking be kidding me right now. So,
No, I got the look last week, dude. I'm laying on the bed. You know, ate my bro meal in the morning after the gym. You know, my eggs, my ground beef, my rice, my tuna and rice. Just diet was on point. And then it's fucking 8 o'clock at night. I'm in the bed. I got fucking, and I smoked, and I'm great. I'm drinking my water. I'm like, I'm gonna ready to go ahead and come in for a landing. Put a movie on. Here she comes with fucking banana bread. Not banana bread, monkey bread.
oh yeah,
Oh, dude, I'm
yeah.
sitting there like,
you're like this now.
no. I'm looking at her, and she goes, fights to me, and I go, I don't want it. And then she's all, are you sure?
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't want it.
you do want it.
I want it. I want it, but I don't want it. And I'm like, I don't want that. Are you? So you're just gonna let me eat it? Yeah, you eat it.
You're
And
gonna
then
let
she's
her
like
be
eating
fat
it.
by
I'm looking at her like,
herself?
Fuck, I want that.
We went on that,
fucking bread, dude.
dude. We went on that bar crawl
She
last.
gave me the look.
That
Okay,
last
I'll
weekend.
just eat it. Then.
You didn't eat it?
No, fuck that.
Well, look, we went on that bar crawl last weekend. Dude got fucked drunk, right? So I wake up Sunday morning and I go to like make some food, and there's a cup of noodle in there cooked, but no, she never came back to get it.
Crashed
Oh.
out.
She passed out. So I'm like, hey, what happened with this cup of noodles? She's like, fuck, that's where that went. She's like, I knew I cooked it. So literally, she came out, heated it up, and ate it. Like, but when you're hungover, you need that greasy, good
Yeah.
food. Like it's.
Absolutely.
She's like, can we go to
That's
Jack in the
funny.
Box? I'm like, tacos. She's like, you know it.
Right.
But I mean,
Where's Jack in the Box? This one right here?
by you.
Oh,
Damn! No, we're not going to Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Bro, that's-
Go to your room. That's where we're going.
It's peaceful.
Jack in the Box.
It's peaceful out here, but bro,
Fucking
when
get
you're
the Mayflower and
yeah,
head
when
to
you gotta
America.
make a journey, like
Yeah.
my daughter always complains, I want some fast food.
Can
Can
you
we
get
just have-"
DoorDash out here?
Yeah, $100 later.
Oh my God.
Just
Yeah.
delivery fee?
Dude, one time she started getting what's the groceries?
Yeah, Instacart.
Oh, no.
More than the groceries.
She got like 3 times, and I'm like, hey, like,
can you
Wrap
just go
it
into
up.
town?
you are not doing that shit again ever in your fucking
Do
life.
they charge more?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have Dash Pass or no?
No, I stopped all that shit. We'll
I
do
thought it was just like a
ourselves.
flat rate.
Old
Yeah.
school.
That's right.
Yeah.
He said I stopped all that shit.
Yeah, we'll just go ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
So we have a program now, but yeah.
Fuck that. If I'm going to town, Jack, we're gonna go to work out. We're
Yep,
gonna do this. We're gonna grocery
exactly.
shop.
Yeah, thank you,
We're
Jake.
gonna get it all done. And
Old
then we're
school,
Gonna come home.
yeah.
We're gonna go knock it all out
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
go home.
We do Friday nights, and then I'll do the dog food, which is every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. And
What
that's
is?
it.
What do you mean? Oh, like you order
Friday nights, I'm like, we're not cooking. I'm
I
just
thought
gonna
you,
DoorDash.
you guys were supposed to be doing date night. Is that your date at the house with DoorDash?
You know what, dude? She's busy with her YouTube stuff Friday. Friday nights is popping, so
Oh,
she's like
that's what
kind
you
of
had
got to be
said, like-
attentive. So I'm like, whatever, do your thing on YouTube.
That's my favorite, like date night. Do you guys do date night by chance? Hey, bro, you need to-
Why'd you look? Why'd she look at you?
she's-
Hold on.
hold on.
We don't do
Oh,
date
I know what
night.
that meant.
Let me.
He got the look.
You'll enjoy it too, the after effects. But she's old enough to stay home by herself. You pick one night a week, whatever it is. Your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go out on a date. You come home.
I
promise
saw
you.
this girl on TikTok, and she was
If
saying
you got a Latina right here,
you
it'll
have
help
to
you.
have sex before going out. That's
I've been seeing this, bro.
she said, it's
Richard told
Richard
us
told
that.
us this.
Richard told us that. Tell that. Excuse me, Mihan.
Yeah,
Tell that
sorry.
little bitch
it was like
Richard
a
said it
science
first.
thing. They're like she was like a couples therapist, something like that, and they would say, oh, they wouldn't have sex after a date. It's like, okay, you need to have sex before you go out because then you eat all that food and
I
you're
don't
all
give
like,
a shit
blah,
about
blah,
that.
blah,
Yeah.
blah.
I don't care about
Yes.
that.
Jorge, can you bring up one of our old episodes about me not
Jake,
eating?
No, that's what I was telling you.
Yeah,
that's what I was
hey,
telling you.
we're
'cause-
always
We're-
lady.
hey, so we're at TG Jake's birthday party, right? And I always pay attention to a lot of shit going on. Like I might not say nothing, but I pay attention. And so we're all fucking eating, and I look over, and this guy's just.
I'm like that drinking.
And I
I'm just
look
drinking,
over.
having fun.
You know Jake, and he's like, if he wants to, he doesn't eat.
Ah, okay.
So
Where's rolls?
so I'm like eating my food, tearing it up. It's good ass fucking food.
Tacos.
And I'm like, hey dog, you're not eating tonight? He's like, nope. I'm like, I know what you're up to. He's like, yep. Like,
negative. Negative.
like,
we
it's
go on a
just-
date night. I'm like, what are we doing here? What kind of date night? Is it gonna be that type of date night, or is it gonna be like let's go enjoy dinner, look nice, dress cute? She's like, she's like, well, let's go dress. Okay, are you sure? Because if I eat this fucking appetizer,
you're on your own.
there's no coming back.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna eat, we're gonna have fun, and
Have you seen those?
we'll talk in the morning. You
have
know what I
you-
mean? I don't like being full. Who the fuck wants to be full and fuck? I don't. Like that's you don't feel sexy. You're like,
Yeah.
That's
don't
what they
look at me.
say, but
all
like,
bloated.
Yeah, especially what you eat, and
What-
then especially if you
what-
go out drunk.
if you have the
And you
beer
get
goggles
something-
on, it all looks good, bro.
I know. There's emotion. There's emotion.
No,
You're just
j-
like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Can you
Yeah,
get your hands
no.
somewhere else?
I'll do a light meal and then I'll just eat again after or something like that. Like I'll kind of do something light and then.
What? No, I eat and then I
Yeah.
eat again. I'm eating some ass.
I'll
and
eat
some-
after.
Yeah.
I'll eat after, but I mean, it's we'll talk in the morning. We'll reschedule for the morning,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is always
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So, but
The
yeah,
morning?
When does that happen? You just get to a certain age where you just
I
think
think
like
so.
that, or
I think it's a certain age because lately, like sometimes, like I'll have a whole plan in my head, like, all right, we're gonna go out to dinner, date night, about to get some of this ass. I come home, I'm like, I'm like, fuck, I
It's
fucked
like,
all
hey,
that up.
yeah.
Like, I
Ah.
fucked all that up. I took her out to dinner. I got her
Right.
all in the mood.
we did it this morning.
I'm like, you went to sleep. Like, you wasted the whole experience. Like, and then,
meanwhile she's at home putting her face mask
Yeah,
on.
she's
she's like, fuck,
Yeah.
where's my noodles?
yeah, then I'm past that. I look over, she's eating her noodles, fucking 12 o'clock. Oh, yeah, well, I guess fuck this up. So it's like, as I'm getting older, I'm like, babe, like, you wanna handle it now? She's like, and later? And I'm like,
I
don't know
want to
about-
eat dinner.
Yeah. I don't know about later, but I got you now.
Yeah.
Like, so
Let's
it's
see how the day takes us.
dude, aging, like, fuck. I never thought I was getting older till this year. I'm like,
It's 8 p.m. and I'm like, fuck, it's late.
I know.
What am I doing up?
I still can't tell if I'm affected from the time change or
no,
not.
that sucks. The
It doesn't-
time change
it- it
sucks.
does
It's the
nothing to me.
fog. It's the
The
mysterious
fog,
fog.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the gym's empty right now. If you notice, like everyone,
Dude,
it's hit or miss with everyone.
TGAV is like a ghost town. There.
Yeah, it
No,
is. When I
yeah.
went out Saturday and Sunday. I'm like,
Yeah.
We saw this guy. Where I was,
Sure, everyone in
I was
New
in there.
Year's
I'm
will
like,
do
I'm not gonna see nobody. I look up, Jake comes rolling in. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but
Yeah.
it's been super ghosty.
Yeah.
I've been going at night.
why?
It's because I have a fucking business to run right now, and I don't have a choice. But I
Oh
either-
yeah, because you leave early in the morning.
yeah.
That's right,
So
that's right.
somehow I'm like, I'm getting frustrated not going to the gym. So I'm like, all right, you're going at night now. So,
Ugh.
dude, but it's not that bad. Like that's
because
where
of
I'm
the time of the year too. You know what I mean?
I don't get it, but like it's more younger kids, but it's not that bad. Like packed wise.
I feel like I can't go at night. Like
It's
I need to
hard.
take like pre-workout. I need to get in the mood to go to the gym.
Even the Asian guy that used to have long hair, that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been going at night. He's like, it's a different animal. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it fucking takes about a
Can you
half hour to fucking get going, and
Oh.
then by the time you're in your peak, you're like, I want to go home.
Yeah, I get there. AOG, you on this? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OG, homie. Who the fuck you calling?
You are an OG.
Ah, it's
My,
fucking
my issue with
crazy.
going at night was you can't go to sleep.
I don't take a
Yeah,
pre-workout.
like,
that's
'cause
what
you're
I
so,
mean.
If I go at night,
don't take a
no,
pre-workout.
no. I make it very clear. Like,
Yeah.
was it after work? I don't know when it was. After work or something. It was
Sometimes
after
you
4.
go, yeah,
I'll go. Like if I want to sleep in or she wants.
yeah.
I'm like, because there's a rule. If we do that in the morning, I ain't going to the fucking
Just so you
gym.
know, guys,
Guys.
struggle. Like if,
It ain't
if a
happening.
girl wants it in the morning and you're trying to go to the gym,
It's one or the
Are
other.
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. If
my
it-
chick's like, I'm
it
ready to
affects
go.
your
I'm
bench
like,
by 200
no.
pounds.
Yeah, the weight feels
Let's take
like
a nap.
double the weight.
Yeah.
I guess I do have it really good.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Like,
if
if we're doing that, I ain't gonna go work out.
no,
I'm like,
I
we're
need to
gonna cuddle
recover.
after.
I need to build
Yeah.
my.
Wow. You guys need to get with it, okay?
No.
It's
This guy's
different
like
for
sa-
guys, all
This
right?
guy's
That's our
on
hormones.
supplements.
We lose all our hormone
You
when
need
we
to
do that.
Send us
so.
a link.
No, I'll go after work.
Yeah.
Either
I
way,
gotta-
I'm getting it in.
I
It's just
gotta
about time.
rejuvenate.
It's all about time management. Okay.
Okay, all right, all right.
You know.
man.
I
But
mean,
it's a little difficult, but night's been chill. Like, but the gym usually is packed with a bunch of broccoli heads
Ugh.
at night.
ugh.
And I'm like, hey, bro, you using this? Well, I'm like, I have a new pet. My biggest pet peeve is people that use a bench like to set their weights on, but they're not sitting on it or not using it. But they want to put like their phone and put the weights on the bench and stand there.
Mm.
And I'm like,
Mm.
yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Mm-mm. Get a gym bag. Put
Put
it in
your
the
shit on
fucking
the-
corner.
How about the ones that grab the dumbbells and go sit on like a machine or something? It's like one or the other, chief. One or the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Drives me crazy.
Or the ones that grab like a 25, a 22 and a half, a 20, and a 15, and they all take it with them. I'm like, hey, what do you need all these fucking weights for? Use one and come back. Like, have some respect. I don't know if you've seen the post where the chick's, she's like a workout chick and she's working out in front of the dumbbell rack. I thought about you.
Oh yeah, that happened this week.
So listen,
Happened to me
This-
last week too.
this
Ugh.
chick, she's like videotaping herself. She's fit, like real super fit, thin, but like fit. You know what I mean? That thin build. And she's doing her stuff in front of the thing, and some guy just steps right in front and grabs the dumbbells. He's like, "You shouldn't be doing this. Like, you
Nice.
should have more etiquette than that to work out." Like,
Right in front of the rack.
yeah. Well, her husband was some big dude,
Oh
shit.
shit.
right? So she's like talking shit to him, and she's like, "No, I got it." Like she tells some dude, right? And the guy's not that big, but he's right. Like it's terrible etiquette on their part. So then he's like, "No," like starts saying some shit, and the husband steps into the frame. He's like, "Hey man, you got something to say?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, you guys should know the etiquette. You shouldn't be working out right." And like the husband wanted to fight him, but the other guy was just kind of putting like shade on him, and like I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of fucked up." But the regular average dude like was right about the whole situation.
100% he was.
And they wanted to get like aggro about it
Yeah.
because of like their, you know what I mean? He's like, you guys should know better. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are working out. Look how fit you are. You're working out in front of a dumbbell rack. You shouldn't be doing that and filming. But and then he just.
Does it bug you guys that everyone's filming everywhere, or do you
I
guys
don't-
like to film yourselves
I don't
too?
give a shit about filming.
It
I
don't
just
bother me.
there's etiquette. Like you should really have etiquette about like.
Just be mindful.
Yeah,
about
mindful,
It,
like-
you know?
Mindful of your
And if you're
surroundings.
filming, like it should be like those people you see sometimes. Like, hey, it doesn't matter. Like you could walk through. You could do whatever.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
if someone
Like,
walks in front of your camera and you get mad,
Like,
Excuse
fuck
you,
dude.
Like,
Fuck
nah,
you.
don't stop.
Also, like,
Stop.
don't block the mirror. You know what I mean? Like, that's one
Yeah.
thing. Like, I'm always like, there's 360 mirror around the whole fucking gym for a reason, right? So, like, at any point in where you're working out, you should be able to see yourself,
is
and you'll see people standing in front
Victorville
of them.
worse than Alpha Valley with filming?
Is it?
Yeah,
Way,
it's really
way,
bad.
How do you-
Actually, that was one of the what motivated me to get out of there.
How do
I
you
just
deal with that,
needed
Jake, over
to
there?
just
No, it doesn't.
get
bother
Are they like
away.
rude or they just
No,
film?
no. Well, then again, nobody's rude to me. So I'll walk by. They'll have their tripod up, and I'm like,
I'm not.
Chingo. Like this one time, I was on traps,
Yeah.
and the dude had his camera, his tripod, like you know, on TG, the trap one is all the way in the corner.
Oh yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all in the
Oh
corner.
yeah, the back by
He
the
had
racks.
his thing right there, dude, and he's in the squat rack. I got it, and I moved it. And then I went, put the plates up, and I'm just like, boom. He just turned around and didn't say anything to me. Like, just like you said, be mindful. That's my.
But you weren't
biggest
disrespectful. You just
thing.
moved
No,
it
no,
out the
I
way
just
to.
moved it. You know.
yeah.
just
But
like,
some people would pop off on something like that.
people
Have you
pop
seen-
off to who they
You
We,
know?
we told a
pop off
dude
to.
at the gym to put his weights away, and he
Yeah.
lost his
Yeah.
fucking
But
mind.
he was on like 5 different things.
Yeah, and
So he was all over the gym and left his like weights on this one, left his weights on this one, was all over the place. And then Ryan went over there. I seen Ryan, and he told me, "Hey man, put your weights away." The guy had his shirt off, all kind of stupid shit. Had a big old fit.
big old fit.
He like did some shit and then came back later to like verbally attack these guys and say some bullshit and then walked off.
He's like, next time I have my headphones on, don't talk to me. And we're like,
Yeah, that's what he said.
then I start thinking in my head, I'm like, he might be slow. Like maybe something's wrong with his mind. You know what I mean?
It's
I saw
just
it today actually. which was really
I
cool.
honestly, there was a group of little youngsters.
He doesn't do it anymore.
He was cool.
He always
There's
puts his
No, he
weights away
didn't.
now.
Hey, there was a group of
Gotta
youngsters
be told
that were
once.
working out, 4 guys, little young guys, and I'm like, Gabby was with me. She's like, "Oh, leave him alone." And I'm like, no, like somebody's got to.
Adam's like, someone's got to take a stand.
Yeah, somebody's
Baby,
got to
you're
teach
with
these
him.
Gotta
teach these
teach
guys.
damn whippersnappers.
Yeah.
I said, I'll make the phone call, but I'm not trying to be that way. You know what I mean? But like, so they were on the pull down, you know, by the right behind the racks for
Yeah.
the barbells,
That's that lap.
Yeah. and there was 4 of them, right? So they're taking up some space. Cool, whatever. I got they're all scrawny as fuck. So I've been scrawny. I can say that. They were working out, and then they left all their weight on there and went to another back workout, right? So then they come back to do some cable work, and I'm like, "Hey boys, what you guys doing, man? Like everything cool?" Yeah, man. Like, what's your name? So I always do that. What's your name? I'm like, so can I teach you guys something? Who's gonna put this weight away? Oh,
Gabby's like, fuck.
oh well, hey, I said I'll help you. Like I'm cool, but like you guys are 4 young men. Like you guys shouldn't be leaving weight on the racks like this. Oh man, my bad. We just forgot. And like one kid was mad at me. Like he was just mad dogging me, looking at me, and the other 3 were like cool as
That's
fuck.
the entitled one.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That's
hey,
the one who's telling him not to put it away.
and I'm like, listen, you're not that big, buddy. And you're a little kid.
You're not that guy, pal.
Yeah, so
You're
like,
not
Relax,
that
guy.
we're,
Calm down,
we're
guy.
trying to be cool here. I'd be respectful. I ask her name, like talk to him a little bit, like just make it nice,
Yeah.
and then hey, dude, this shit isn't gonna fly.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, you sound like my fucking kid, like you know what I
Mm.
mean? But they were cool. We took it off, and they kept working out. But the one kid kept staring at me. He was just, I'm like, cool. Like I'm not even gonna
Like there's some like over there as well. Old boy, the one who moved, like he was always around, and everybody's, you know, what's his name, Shasta. Like he was filming stuff, and I can
Yeah.
tell people get irritated and stuff. And
dude. He's got some big fucking view clips lately.
yeah,
16 million, 35 million, 12 million.
Yeah.
You remember seeing Shaston in there?
he was that tall dude that makes the gym commercials.
He's pretty
or gym-
funny. He makes gym content.
Oh yeah. I've seen him come out.
Yeah, but he goes hard. But like I tell, if there are people be irritated, like he be in their way, or I mean,
He lifts like
it's just the type of gym now. It's just that type of gym. Some
Yeah, that's
people
what I
can-
think it really comes down to, and I feel like maybe that's how we have to start looking at gym memberships now. Is do you want to be at like an influencer type of gym, or do you want to be like at an average Joe's
Right.
gym?
Well, I
What's
mean, it's
that
up to
like?
the
You know?
owners, right, to like kind of
What kind of environment?
Yeah,
what
also,
kind of
yeah.
environment they're allowing, you know, which is
I think
whatever.
they're
So,
thriving off of it, so I don't
if-
see them wanting to change it.
how many
you
gyms
know?
are up here? If you don't like this one, go try the
So,
next one. you know?
I've been going to different gyms out of town when I'm here, Arizona, Utah, Northern California. Nothing's like TG. There's not another gym.
Yeah.
The same vibe, same. I didn't, but like Jake always said, oh, you know, we're one of a kind or whatever. Now that I've been going to like EOS, 24-hour, small mom and pop gyms, whatever, there's nothing like TG. It's a whole different animal.
I definitely agree with that
East
one.
Coast has got some crazy gyms, but yeah, out here, dude. Hopefully, it catches on like a different. Well, so again, what type of environment? Some
Yeah.
people want the bright lighted,
Judge-free.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Planet Fitness, judge free.
Judge free, you know. What I mean, there's a gym for everyone, man. I enjoy it. Just go work out, go do something, go get your heart rate.
Get your
going.
body moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Get your body
Oh,
moving.
I love In Shape. Like you'll see some crazy shit
Is that the one
sometimes.
next to?
That's
Big
the
One?
next
one.
Yeah.
You'll see some
My
crazy
grandpa goes
stuff,
there.
but it's just like whatever.
Like
Yeah.
crazy workout
Whatever.
stuff, or
Just like old people half repping stuff and doing weird, you know, and you're like, I wonder what that's working, but it
Yeah.
it
I
doesn't.
wonder what
you
that
know what's,
know?
I think that just goes. I've had to do that with him, like, cause Joe's been one to help people, and it kind of has backfired. Like he'll just give advice. It's kind of like backfired. So
Yeah.
now that
But
I've
he's not that old pervert guy. You know
no,
what I'm talking
but
about?
he'll just
Hey,
he'll
I don't
help,
give advice anymore.
yeah, he'll help out, but like it's
Unless you
kind of
ask me.
like a little bit has backfired on him, where people have an opinion after.
Yeah.
But now I ask him, I'm like, dude, it's so hard to like watch people sometimes work out in here, and they're moving weight around like no purpose, like they're just doing the shit wrong, and
I completely.
I want to help, and he's like, just leave it alone, don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Like,
I don't. I'm not a bodybuilder, not professional, but I've learned so much over the years of going to the gym. Sometimes I'll see like girls do RDLs. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like that's gonna hurt her back. But then I'm like, if I go say something, I don't know how she'll take it. I don't want to be the
just
one
leave
to
it
say
be,
anything, so
like,
I just leave it be. So I didn't shape. I love it. I'm literally just chilling and cruising. You know what I mean? Like big T-shirt, baggy sweats.
Works for you,
let's,
girl.
Let's go get these.
they
you
have all
know.
the necessities you need.
They have everything. I mean, when I go, it's not. I go with the system. If I'm gonna do legs, I'm like, okay, most of the shit I need to do is what, a rack, some dumbbells, a bench. When am I not gonna find that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't use
Yeah.
a lot of equipment, you know. And if I'm doing arms or chest or back, it's like The lat pull down, open, cool. They got like 4 or 5 of them. I'm good. Dumbbells, I'll just grab those. Like I just started using machines. I really didn't rely on machines for a long time. I started using machines because I don't have the strength I used to have.
It's a thing as you get older, machines kind of entice you.
You know what?
Jake is more you
well,
kind of
plate-
get down
the
yeah,
plates.
like plate
So
loaded
that-
machines.
So I have a schedule. So for certain movements. So for chest day, just because I can hit 315, I rep it normally, whatever. But I'm 40 years old, and that shit, it
Starting
definitely.
to
I
catch
feel,
up?
no, it does catch up. It just,
No,
especially from boxing
I
and
watched-
powerlifting,
I watched
like my
a-
joints.
I watched an
Ooh.
older guy the other day, and it's similar to like Jake's reps. Like he doesn't do like a big full deep rep because he's like your joints and your ligaments as you get older they don't recover. He goes, so you can't get so deep into like a different
Well,
stuff.
even then, like Lola will tell you, and so will fucking I forgot his name. Whatever it is. When you're bigger, my muscles move different. Like I have a lot of mass on me, so my muscle rotation is completely different than Adam's. Or where I can for me, like I know when I hit 605 and I strained my pec, I damn near tore it. Because I was going too low, like right here, and that's where I strained it right here on my rib cage. And I know now where I just have to go right here, and I fucking feel it. Even when I go down shoulders, when I'm on dumbbells and I'm hitting the 100-pound dumbbells or whatever, 120s, 130, whatever, I never go no lower than this. I always go, if I'm here, bam, I go right up.
Ronnie
you know?
Coleman did the half. Like he never came all the way down. He never went all the way up.
Nope.
Like he would keep it in between.
Yeah.
Like, and he was massive, but he said
Tension.
your joints and that can't take this
Mhm.
all. And then going deep, you could really your ligaments.
Yep.
So it's just like you got to really find what works for you.
So that's why on those alternate days, so like where I give myself a break, especially now that I'm doing the pad work, holy shit, dude.
you feel it.
Oh, my wrists, bam, 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 bam. Like I'll soak my hands in Epsom salt and stuff when I'm done working with these, because some of these fuckers hit hard, man. And being on the other side of it, I'm like, God damn, this shit hurts. That's why I want to be on D-ball, to be honest, because of the joints.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'll
The
do
li-
like
the-
the plate loader, the hammer
Hey,
strengths.
the
I
liquid
alternate.
liquid Debo is way better than the pill form.
I will be on liquid D-ball.
Just so you guys know, like I've had both, and there's no comparison.
Why is
Liquid?
that?
Liquid is 10 times better.
Why is that? Oh yeah, okay.
Like you
okay.
talk about that pre-workout and
Yeah.
fucking instantly. Like the pill, I'm like, yeah, this is.
About take
yeah.
about 30 minutes, 40,
I don't
35
even-
minutes.
I don't even notice the pill bullshit.
I also saw. I think going back to TG, like it. Since it's plate loaded, that's my style gym. I like plate loaded.
Plate
style
loaded
gyms,
ones.
you know
What
I
they
mean?
call hammer strengths.
Yeah,
well,
hammer
just
strength.
plate.
And-
Just it's called plate
yeah,
loaded.
free
Yeah.
weights.
So,
period.
like-
Free weights. It's less machines and
But
more free weights.
You got.
Yeah.
We need to go to Ontario then one day.
I'm down.
They got all
Oh.
these crazy plate loaded, like
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
Have
That's
you been to
what-
Ontario, TG yet? Or
You know what's
No.
funny? I saw it for the first time the other day because it's right across the street from Wright's Hospital. He's like literally one
Oh,
block
he's right
down
there?
from it. Yeah, dude.
Oh wow.
So like that's why when I saw it the other day, I was like, hey, that's the fucking gym. I didn't even know. So anyways,
we'll have to
it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
look very big, by the way.
Go ahead and
I like
start
from the outside.
plug in, man. Plug in your socials, plug your businesses.
How do
bro.
people
Go
get in
for it.
contact
How
with
to
you? How
contact
do
you,
they
book?
get their hair done?
Go for it.
Okay, so I am a hairstylist. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Hair by Flora. You can book your appointment on the link in my bio at my Instagram, Hair by Flora. And you can also DM and text message my work number is on there as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hair by Flora TikTok and Hair by Flora Instagram, or direct text message, which is all linked in the
Bio.
profiles. Yeah.
I got one question.
Yeah.
You're our age, so you can relate this, but you got a message for the youth, the young people out there?
To have a message for the young people out there. Yeah, it's really fucking hard right now. It's really hard right now financially, but you should be preparing for the future. You should not just be buying into consuming and buying. You should start saving, start getting into stocks, start preparing for the future. It's gonna get rough.
It's gonna get rough.
I mean, I don't want to fear monger. You know what I mean?
No, it's
But
called being real. That's all.
it's I'm just a realist at things, and I have a daughter who's 16, and I'm looking at the future, and I'm like, okay, these next 4 years of high school, we're gonna do our best to prepare you for success, because you're most likely not gonna be able to buy a home anytime soon. It's gonna take a minute. Prepare yourself. You know what I mean? I feel like the youth is being told to feel good right now, to shop right now, to go spend what little money you have, but save it. Start thinking about what your future looks like. You know, find what you love to do, and also pursue that as well. But there's no shade if you have to do something you don't like just to be able to pursue something you're passionate
That's
about.
right. That's
You need
right.
both.
Yeah.
That's right.
This
Very
rich
well
guy told
said.
me. He said
Well
he's
said.
like, instead of saving money, just make more money.
Yeah, that's a great way.
yeah,
but
he's like, you want to live the rich,
easier
to make
said-
more money.
Easier said than done, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's right.
appreciate that
Yeah.
That's
view.
right. Flo, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
so
thanks
much.
for having me.
I hope
Yeah,
you had a
thanks
good
for
time.
coming on.
I
I
know.
feel like I'm talking with a bunch of brothers.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
we
the-
just
yeah,
chill.
that's the usual.
You know, usually like it usually happens where women are like uncomfortable to come. Like they're like, "Well, what are we gonna?" And then they get here and they're like, "Hey, this is really cool. Thank you." Like we're just normal guys.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, and we just want to hang out and bullshit.
Spread the word and help the community.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the A to the Z, from gravity to your lips, from the ring to the streets, this is the World Talk Podcast. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.